Yo, we're here. Hello. Welcome everybody back to season 3 of In Darkness Unbroken, episode 2. Let's do this. Let's go around, everyone introduce themselves, their characters. Like, we're just excited to be back here. Not with any surprises this time around. The surprise you get is that we're all very, very attractive. So anyway, Emma, go ahead and get us started, friend.
Yeah. Hi everyone. It's me, Emma, probably on the internet. I'm your GM today for In Darkness Unbroken, subheading Feels and Thirst. The question that I would like to pose to my players, characters mostly, but if you want to answer for yourself as well, that's okay. What is their love language? My love language is cheese. I am that one quote from that book about that's me.
Yep, that's me. It's not a wrong quote. Like let's be honest.
Exceptionally accurate.
It
would work.
Vegan cheese, lactose intolerant, regular cheese. They don't care.
Yeah.
Give me cheese. I will be happy. That is how to win me over. So everyone, characters first. But if you want to include yourself, what's your love language?
I am Freddie. I am playing Faywin, the previously Circle Mage elf. And okay, character love language. I forget. Is your love language like what you give as an expression of love, or is it what you like to receive?
What you like to receive.
What you like to receive.
Oh.
Like Emma likes to receive cheese.
Cheese.
So gifts.
Such an asexual answer though, isn't it? My love language is cheese.
I think that's legit. Okay, so Faywin's love language is acts of service, for sure.
Oh. Italian hands. Yes. Wonderful.
Hi everyone, my name's Satan, and today we'll be playing Bella, the city elf rogue. Her love language is acts of violence.
Those two things kind of feel like they string together,
Listen.
Acts of service, acts of violence.
Exactly. It's under, it's like, acts of service is the umbrella term. Then underneath that it's acts of violence. Like, tell me she would not be super pleased if Shara just beat up a bunch of people for her.
Straight
murder.
She'd just be like,
ay, Dios mío.
Excusey.
My personal love language is food. It's just whatever my partner brings me food, I just
eat it.
I hear the love in your voice. You're like, oh, thank you.
Yeah. She's heard me when my partner brings me in food. I'll always say, thank you, food. That's what it sounds like. Anyway, that's me.
Hi, Gambit here. I'm playing Arlen, the very burly, very lovable mountain man. And Arlen's love language is words of affirmation. And also woodworking and woodworking accessories. But that's afterward.
Yep. Sinead makes a note.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna learn to work that wood.
Hey.
I couldn't stop myself. Okay, I'm gonna do myself now.
Sup, my name is Val. This is my channel. And I play Robin. She is our dwarf. And their love language is, because they are always on the road, what they like to receive is quality time.
Oh.
And they like to give gifts. So that is theirs. They like quality time as a reception because they like spending time with the people that they care about. And she likes to give out free samples a lot. like kind of thing, which could also be like an act of service thing, but I think it's more of like giving a gift.
Giving
even
is
if
definitely a love language.
Yeah. for sure. Speaking of things we love, hi, I'm here. So we are a viewer affected game. You can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. We have had 6 subs and 100 biddies gifted so far. For every 100 biddies that you give, you can give a reroll to anyone that you see here that is a player character. Emma has decided to not accept rerolls in Extra Life.
Yeah.
It's rerolls and subs. It's all us.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far
Very grateful.
when you subscribe to the channel, you can give us what's essentially a crit success in this game. It's an auto success with a 6-point stunt, which gives us all kinds of fun things to do. And if you give us a $5 donation, you can give us a focus point. And focus points are essentially things you're only supposed to get when you level up, but here you could pay to have us like kind of semi-level kind of thing on top of that. And if you donate 10 or more, you can create an NPC with their race, their name, and their class, essentially. We had a kobold last time.
Yeah, we did.
It was very good.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing I won't do.
We had a kobold, his name was Cheez It. Yep. And we stand kobolds on this channel. They're my favorite, and they should appear in everyone's game. On top of that, everyone, we are still raising money for Extra Life. So type in ! Extra Life. We'll send you directly to the donation page if you want to donate to our charities. And you can pick any of the team members to donate to their hospital. So as you so please. And on top of that, every sub point for the month of October, I am meeting with a $1 donation. I think now we're somewhere around 36 after those. So far it's 36. Last month it was 54. I only have today and next Saturday to stream for this month. So can we beat $54 in October? Who knows? We'll see. Let's go. All right. And that's it. That's all the announcements I have. So Emma, go ahead. Play some games.
Right. Hi everyone, welcome to the session today. Yes, indeed, welcome back. So, last week, the group started off coming to terms with the explosion and the giant green hole in the sky. Very disturbing. We went through a bit of a time skip, looking at small little vignettes of their time in the space of a month. Initially, we started with Robin having a touching moment with her twin, where, amongst other things that were discussed, she passed over this mysterious egg that she had and asked for her twin to watch over it. And it seemed to please the twin, as that was a reason to possibly go to Arzamar and actually maybe meet their father. Arlen had some quality time with Sinead, his elf beau, and they seemed to agree on maybe being a bit of a thing. It was cute and adorable. She seems quite confident in her those types of conversations, so happily took the lead. There was some shameless, shirtless carpentry that went on, as has to happen every season for this game, it seems. As repairs were being made to the alienage, it was both Arlen and Bella's Mr. Sharrow, where she, spilled a drink over him. It felt like a Diet Coke ad. There was an adorably awkward and romantic moment between Sharrow. Sharrow is not as confident in these conversations as Sinead, it seems, where he revealed that he has been building a home for him and Bella, which is a big deal for a Dalish elf, and then stumbled his way through proposing to her, which she agreed to. They are both as socially awkward as each other. Faywin speaks to the clan elders, and amongst other things has seemingly accepted the position of becoming the keeper of the clan, which is a big deal, not just for any young mage, but given that he was taken away so young from his culture and his clan, it's a special moment. although they do agree that there seems to be a lot of work to do both for him and for the clan before they can consider themselves a full Dalish clan again. The group all decide to travel at the end of this time skip, and they meet in a bar which is on the surface just outside of Orzammar called the Leather Boot, to have some catch up, some discussion, some drinks and food. They share all of the news with each other, and soon come to realize as the bar is filling up and there's dancing happening that everyone here is wearing a lot of leather. They've been sitting in a leather bar, and I imagine some fun and dancing happened towards the end of that evening together.
They better have.
Yeah.
Like-
And it was wrapping us up. We are starting our session today with the morning after of a night surrounded by leather daddies. That you you rise with the morning, and Robin, you are bringing your friends to your home today. It's kind of a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Yes, and you're aware from the time, because you came back just to touch base and inquire if this was going to be possible, that security has been extra tight. So the fact that you're going to be getting to bring people down there is also a big deal. You now realize, as they are they're keeping things tight at the moment. Things are very unsettled. So
yeah.
knowing that, you are free to lead them towards the Undercity.
Yeah, it's just moving along. Me and my gang and my stone child and my cat child and my elf daddy, and yeah. Could you describe what we're looking at? Sorry.
No, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, you've woken up on the start. You're in the bar, the leather.
Okay,
and,
gotcha.
So you're not yet in the city. You have to
Gotcha.
head towards the very large doors, which leads down into the entranceway, which then leads down into the city. You have been told you will have some clearance to bring friends in with you. Things are just going to be very tight and restrictive once you get there. You will find out exactly what conditions they're going to expect, and any things that they're going to have to do or not do when they're there once you arrive. But you are heading your way towards the big doors.
Yeah, for sure. Probably Robin is just going to kind of remind everyone to just, this is essentially a border check, and to be to don't elaborate on anything, just talk when spoken to, kind of thing. And if all is well, as the only dwarf, try and let me do most of the speaking, unless directed towards you when asked for your names or whatever. Just, it's a border. Dwarves are a little antsy to begin with letting people inside of Osmar. It is like the last. Well, there's only 2 dwarven cities left in all of Thedas, and this is it. Like, so this is the last big one. And if you run into a dark spawn, just stab it. It's fine.
So, be pretty and be quiet.
Yes, please. Thank you.
How long has it been since you've seen your family, Robin?
Well, I haven't seen my daddy in a while. Papa's been off and on. We ran into him a few months ago. I sent them a letter to make sure that I'm okay. I stopped in at home. So like a couple weeks ago, I saw my dad, at least. Which, by the way, when y'all see him, he's going to love you too much.
All right.
And dad is my biological father. Papa is not. Papa is just daddy's husband, but he is my papa. So.
All right.
Yeah. So.
Any kind of problem that we should be expecting once we get there? Are they going to be unhappy to see humans, elves?
Oh, they're always unhappy to see you.
Oh,
Don't worry, Arlen. You get used to people looking at you like
They're
you're
always
not supposed to be there.
they're always unhappy to see you. Don't. And so unless you're like there to trade, usually for lyrium or for other things, it's just like there's a caste system, and if you're not a dwarf, you're not in the caste system, and they don't like you.
okay.
But
Do not
that's
speak
just
unless
yeah.
spoken to, and
Yeah,
let
Not
you handle
much
things.
difference from my experience, and no, everywhere.
And in here, I would like to. It's not an issue. It's not because it's not a. Don't take it personally. Essentially, they don't like anyone. They at least inside of their house. Outside of their house, they're a little bit friendlier. But Ozamar dwarves are just it's strange for them to see people that aren't dwarves.
Okay. How far away are we from Orzammar?
It's right
We're
there.
like yeah, literally, yeah.
Oh.
The way that it works is there's a small and to be honest with you, well,
Mhm.
yeah, no, you're further up north. Your people, Arlen, trade fairly frequently with the dwarves, and one thing of note, which Robin may know, is that elves, Kunari, humans, the dwarves are not normally. They're not going to be rude.
No.
But they're not keen on being there. Avar are like the exception to that rule. And it's not that they're going to be super, super friendly with you, but the Avar and the dwarves share cultural ties. The Avar have the dwarves in their cultural lore because they are the children of the mountain. Like your mountain father, who is like your big father god, who is the mountain, bore the children that are the dwarves. So you actually have you're all right with each other. You're all right with each other. And frequently
Yeah.
we'll go and trade with them.
Okay.
But you probably haven't been down into actual Orzammar. There's a lot of trading that will happen on the surfaces like stalls, and it's sort of like a little miniature settlement on the surface for people who are trading back and forth either way. So you have some awareness. Whether you've been there yourself, Arlen, is your choice. But the two of you would be aware that there's that sort of. There are many examples of it in history, in our history. From my standpoint, I am aware of the friendship between the French and the Scots because of historical stuff. But you often get countries or groups of people that are just kind of cool with each other, because you know, game recognizes game. So. There's a bit
French game recognizes Scottish game.
Listen.
Yeah, they do.
In my own history, the Acadians and the natives were all like, yeah, we're okay with each other, especially when the English came and we were like, nah, these guys
There
can
is
go.
nothing. Yeah, there is nothing that unites a people like both hating
the English. Yeah, because that's the same. The reason that France and Scotland have had an alliance that has lasted hundreds of years was a mutual hatred of the English. Anyway,
fair.
Similar to that, in a mutual hatred of lowlander humans, the Avar and the dwarves share that with each other.
Yeah.
So, but you guys can see it's a big, heavy-duty, beautifully crafted dwarven-style door ahead of you. There are armed guards outside of it, and some of you may have seen what a heavy armored dwarf looks like. This is exactly what you would expect. It is well cared for, well crafted, beautiful armor that you see on guards at a post rather than people out on the battlefield fighting. There's a difference between those two types of heavy armor, and we're here guarding a door, but still ready to crack some skulls if they need to. So you can see a number of them approaching. Robin, you do have that moment of recognition that you are used to between them and yourself. There's a hesitancy to their body language naturally with the crowd that you are coming with. but you know the protocol for getting in is normally just giving your full title of I am Robin of House. You
Yeah.
you know, the credentials that
Yes.
get you in.
I am Robin of House Cadric of a merchant guild. These are my traveling companions. I've notified y'all a couple of days ago that this was going to happen. I have permission, and I hand over a folder of papers.
Yeah. And they flick through and they look for the signatures and the seals and the marks, and there's a nod and a stamping and handing over the stamp thing, and here's another thing that you have to stamp. So they give like little things to each of you so that you all have something that says I've been given clearance to be here.
Yeah.
So you get given this little
little
mark. It's like a pass card.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A wristlet.
Exactly what it is. You get this little paper stick on. Yeah, you guys get little
Oh
bracelets.
man.
Your clearance.
Does it mean we can drink F off? Is that what this is for?
Yeah.
No. If anything, it's quite the opposite. The fact that you have that bracelet on means you're going to get charged like tourist prices.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Essentially.
Yeah.
All right, everything's good. Let's thanks friends, as I just like wave and go through and
Yeah.
ta-da.
And as you head down, the rest of you have never been here before, so the area that you come to first when you go down the long flight of stairs is there are statues here, which you have likely seen dotted around Thedas, particularly quite concentrated in Ferelden, of dwarven statues, and they are holding up the ceiling, it looks like, and they are beautifully crafted, and there are people who are gathered around some of them and talking, and each of them looks different. So this is not like a statue of the same sort of standard dwarf and there happens to be 8 of them. Each of them look very different, and Robin, you know that these are paragons that are here. So it is quite apparent. You're not likely, the rest of you, to know the significance. You are welcome to ask, of course, or make a roll if you feel like so inclined, but it is quite apparent that these are important figures of some description.
I'd love to make a, I don't know, military lore. Probably not know what I'm thinking. I don't have any kind of history.
Yes, you absolutely can. It would be cultural lore, most likely.
Which I don't.
That's like you can just roll your cunning.
12.
It's not terrible. You have at least an awareness that the dwarves worship important figures from their culture and history, which is not dissimilar to the Avar. You have people who are your deities, but a lot of them have stories like they were real people who existed. There's tales of their heroics, and they are revered to be godlike. Not we have a god, but they're godlike. So it's not a totally alien concept to you that they worship people who seem to be from their history. That's about as much as you're going to get with the top, but that's still, more than your average Joe Blogs is going to know. That these are important historical ancestral figures to them.
Do they have any kind of altar at the bottom of their feet?
Yeah, they're going to have some sort of engraving, but it is going to be in Dwarvish.
Okay. Can't read Dwarvish, so that's good. I'm going to follow Robin closely.
Hey, what's up?
All right.
Oh, I didn't mean like up in your grill kind of. I didn't follow you like you know where you're going. I'm not uncomfortable, but I respect what you said, and this is your house. And
yeah, I mean, we can talk now, like kind of thing. Like it was just mostly at the border that I was mostly concerned with, and obviously, yeah. Like now we're good to have conversations and in town and things like that. Like I would steer clear of nobles because they're nobles, but you good. But yes, as you can see, these are our great paragons. As I wave over, it's like our living ancestors that we give reverence to. Out of character question: are there any paragons right now that are alive?
Yes. Because what's her face? She was. Is she? Yeah,
From
we'll say she's
Origins?
alive.
Yeah.
Because there's that option that she could die. Obviously, when you're doing but we'll say that she's alive. So yeah, there's at least her. I'm gonna say there's probably another one because it's never implied that she is the only living paragon. I don't think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say there's probably 2 or 3 that you know of the slightly different walks of life. They're all very, very different in what they represent. So there's certainly there's going to be one who is within merchant caste that would be considered that, and then a smith as well.
Do you have a patron paragon, Robin?
I sure do. I'll tell you that name as soon as I look on the wiki.
Yeah.
For merchants, right?
Yeah, there's probably a few merchant ones. Let's see if we can find
I'm actually on the wiki,
Yeah.
so it's hilarious.
So first flight. First female paragon of warrior class. Oh, she was the silent sister friend. Yeah. Astif the Bray. She might be there up in the front because that's it. She's kind of a big deal. Branca is the one who was kicking.
Yeah, Branca's definitely was alive. So Branca is definitely still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with still alive.
Honestly,
admittedly, when I play the games, I usually end up killing her because she wants to like.
Yeah.
I like the guy who is the construct, but
yeah. I think actually we're probably more of our paragon in our house is Bemote, who was a commoner that became a paragon and a king. So during the fourth blight.
And a king.
He is
fourth blight was a good one.
Yeah, so and oh look, there he is, and I just like point him out as we go down, kind of thing. Yeah, that's our house's patron.
I look around at all these doll statues and admire the craftsmanship. It's not made of wood, but still,
it's stony as fuck.
Yeah, this is obviously it's a different medium for you, but there is no denying the exceptional craftsmanship that has gone into this stuff. I mean, really, there is a reason that they are famed for what they do, and given how difficult stone can be to work with as a medium, and to create something of this magnitude underground, like it's not like building a house using stone. This is carving into the ground itself. It's very impressive as a craftsman to see this stuff for sure. Even Shadow's like looking around wide-eyed at all this stuff. Like
Bella's just patting his arm.
Yeah. Very exciting for him.
I know, it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask Robin. Is it customary to bring a gift to the host, or bring like a bottle of?
I mean, y'all are staying at my house, and I have a separate house than my dad. We're connected, but I have my own house and I believe I have like a servant. Like, don't I have a servant? Like someone who has always kind of like kept up my house while I'm away.
You probably got someone who's like a housekeeper.
Yeah, because the merchant class isn't like low tier; it's the merchant class.
Yeah, you guys are a big deal. You would have staff.
Yeah. But I mean, if you have a present, my dad likes getting them.
Is there anything specific he would like?
Yeah. I would hate to.
I mean, we're already down here, so I don't know what we can get that he wouldn't have already. So.
I don't. He's gonna be polite and say that he likes anything that you give him.
Yes,
that's a lie. That's a lie. He's gonna tell you if he likes it or doesn't. It's okay. Like, you don't have to get him anything. Your presence is a gift enough. Just.
How should we address your dad?
Why don't we just get him a bottle of something?
We have to give the money to Robin because they will charge us like tourist tax, I'm sure.
Oh.
Yeah, they would do that.
I mean, I guess we could stop by and buy a gift basket on our way there.
Oh, we could
Like-
just buy a very nice bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, and we can
Does
get
he-
some some nug cheese and some nug bacon to go with it.
A charcuterie
Food and
board.
drinks is
I
the
wonder
way to
how
go.
difficult it is to milk a
A
nug.
nug shootery board.
A nug charcuterie board.
Milking a nug is difficult. You're correct.
You have to have very, very dainty hands.
Yes.
Yes. It's usual, which we don't, as you can tell.
There's an elf who is hired specifically in Orange to milk.
I'm just messing with you. Most of our cheese is mountain goat cheese because we have access, obviously, to the mountain goats in the area.
Goat cheese. That sounds delicious.
It's been
Oh,
a
yeah.
very long time since I had mountain goat cheese. I can't wait to.
So good, it's sharp. Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. So
So
yeah.
let's buy what? A good bottle of wine and some charcuterie, the nug shootery board.
Wine.
Whiskey.
Oh.
So we listened to the GM's love language and we're
Sangria.
buying cheese for a GM.
Yeah.
Wine.
We have heard. You have been listened. We have heard you and your plight. GM.
Yeah, no, I think we get a lot of potatoes out here, so some vodka is probably more potato liqueur is more common here than anything else. Like things that don't need a lot of sun is what we tend to consume.
Potato liquor. Okay.
Mhm.
Color me in surprise and yeah, let's go ahead and get that.
You haven't had vodka before?
Did you just sneeze? I'm sorry, what? Did you what did you say?
That
Vodka.
you haven't had vodka before?
Okay. No, that's what I heard. I never heard that before.
Vodka?
Yes. I know whiskey, I know ale, I know mead, wine. Never
Bill's
heard
just
of
gonna look to Robin.
Okay, I guess we're getting him some vodka.
Yes.
uh-oh.
Listen.
They come in all flavors, really.
Yeah.
This
I've
cream
had
one.
There's a whipped cream one. There's a vanilla one. There's a lemon one. You get those in Orlais though. Here, it's just
Straight up vodka.
It's just vodka. Like-
Fair.
So I guess we're stopping at the grocer before.
Of which there are a number. You know of the one that you would go to for like the higher end stuff. If you're,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bringing stuff as a gift for your dad because he
Cheese
has
and vodka.
You know.
Cheese, vodka, probably some puffballs. Because I don't know if y'all know anything about puffballs. They are a mushroom that you can just eat. They're awesome. You know, some the fancy gift basket of the dwarves, and you know how much
chutneys. Mhm.
yeah. It's like, all right. I hand it to Arlen. Here you go. You can give it to my dad.
I carry the bundle. All right.
And this is your
Don't need the
vodka.
cheese yet.
And I give like another bottle of vodka to Arlen, and this one's yours. Like,
I'm gonna tuck everything under one arm and try to uncork it and just take a whiff.
Woo!
Burn your
My
nose hairs.
eyebrows are just curling.
Like this is not just like a bottle of vodka. This is like if you were to get a bottle of Russian vodka. Like
mhm.
The
no
good
more nose hairs
stuff.
left. Yeah. Goodbye nose hairs.
I'm going to put it back on. And we're gonna have fun with this.
We see that unlike wines, this is clearly not a drink that you just,
Yeah.
casually imbibe.
I mean, you
Um,
can. I just
you
don't
can.
recommend it.
Nice over eyes, but yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm assuming Antivas is where we're gonna get our tequila fix. So, like,
And even brandy, the passion fruit
Brandy.
one.
ooh, it's brandy. Okay, I'm here for all of it.
That's their drink.
Okay, nice. I didn't know that. Okay,
Mhm.
and well, as
It's
soon-
everyone's favorite drink.
Sarah's
Yeah.
favorite, and it's passion fruit flavored. It's great.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
anyway, you know,
And tea and brandy.
How, like, do I get, like, stopped? Are there any pleasantries of people that recognize me? What's...
Perception check.
All
Searching or
right.
seeing would apply.
Let's... Where is my character sheet? It's here. I promise. I know what I'm doing. Val's folder where I have several character sheets. Like, perception, seeing?
Yep.
Okay. 15.
That's not bad. Yeah. So there's definitely people who recognize you. Any of you who have been away from a hometown and come back again, there's that typical reaction and recognition of people who knew you in the past. There's a few people who kind of give you that sort of like excited wave and it's really good to see you back. And
Yeah.
a couple of faces that you saw when you were here a week or so ago, the last time, so they are maybe aware of your coming back. There's definitely a couple people that you recognize who you know them and they know you. You're not like the friends where you're gonna be like, hey, how's it going? But there's like a moment with a couple of them where they look and you can see them kind of leaning in and saying something to each other, but they keep walking because they don't know you the sort of way where they're going to verbally greet you. But it seems some words are exchanged as they pass.
They're probably jealous because I get elf dick.
Probably.
That might be it. Sure.
It's like that's clearly what's going on. And I guess I will lead them to our little family abode that we have of like my house, my parents' house, and our I imagine it's like one of those buildings. It's like here is the barber at the bottom and there's 2 apartments at the top sort of thing. Like,
yeah. Is that where you stay as well? Is that where your home is, or do you have yours?
Yeah, we have like my dad and I have like our own separate suites, but because they respect my privacy as an adult,
so they got you your own place.
Yes,
yes,
absolutely, kind of thing. But that's where I lead them to the shop / abode.
So you guys can see that it is it appears to be open, the barber shop. There is one person who is sat at a chair with like a wrap thing around their head, who are sitting reading what looks like a bit of a newspaper, and another person who is sat in front of this large mirror, who is having their hair cut and having a rather animated conversation. You guys are still outside the shop. You can see this through the glass. A dwarven gentleman who I imagine is on the slighter build as dwarves go. And has long, luscious locks. There's definitely like a beard there, but the attention is the hair. And it's not done in a fancy do. It is sleek.
Glowing.
And,
Listen, if the best way I think I can describe this is this looks like a sassy dwarf Jesus.
Sassy dwarf Jesus.
I don't know what to do with this.
I just assented. Wow, yeah, exactly that. Yeah,
I have officially broke Emma. Somebody clip that.
I'm imagining Jonathan Van Ness.
Yes, that's him.
That's him. Okay.
Listen, wait till you meet him. He is Jonathan Van Ness as sassy dwarf Jesus.
Yeah,
okay. Someone's hair and talk about it. His name is Van. Yeah. Hasn't noticed you guys are still outside, but you can see there's clearly an animated conversation going. The person who sat there is like dishing something, and he looks very interested as he is cutting their hair.
I'm gonna wait until the scissors are not by this person's vitals before I open the door and be like, "Hey, I'm home."
Oh, it's my darling. And he like
Okay.
touches me and he's like, "Excuse me, I would just give you." And he kind of holds up 2 fingers to you guys
Mhm.
as he speaks with someone and has them kind of go off to sit somewhere so that they can go and read as well, and sort of like runs over to you and envelops you in a hug. And gives you 2
Of
air
course,
kisses.
like I hug him back. I love my dad. He's the greatest. I'm like, yeah, I'm officially like back.
Back.
Yeah, back.
Oh.
Well, I mean, for until I have to leave again, but I have.
These are your friends?
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
This is Bella, who
Hi.
I've been traveling with pretty much since I've left. I consider her
Heard all
my
about
best
it.
friend. Yes, the best friend.
Mm.
This
Thank
is
you.
Arlen. He is an Avar, as you can tell by his stature. I
I'm gonna
know,
bend my head a little
right?
bit. I'll nod
Yeah.
and
Dad, no. So
Happily married man, how dare.
we all know.
I fixed my shirt. What?
And this is Faywin. Faywin is a great person, elf. Yes. And I'm gonna leave it at
Hello.
that.
Person and elf. It is wonderful to
Yes,
meet you.
an elfy person who thus I love. And this is Sharo, and Sharo just engaged Bella. They're betrothed. So, like, I am only assume we shall finally do our first elf wedding. And
We have to celebrate. A celebration.
Oh, yes, of course.
Dad, I'm not done.
Carry on. Go.
Is
Dara.
Arlen's girl with us?
No,
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, yeah, she is.
Shanae's with us.
This is Shanae. She is with Arlen. And this is Finch. You met your stone grandchild. And
I did.
this is his dad. Dara. This is my elf daddy.
Yes. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot about you.
Mhm.
Raises eyebrow. You see Dara for the first time. Like Dara is super fucking chill. He is chill to the max kind of guy. Very little kid. He looks a little flustered at the moment.
Mhm. It's okay. My dad has that effect on people. But yes, this has been my road family. Have you heard from Papa?
Yes, well, I heard I got a note from him. He was sending me his well wishes and adventures. He's I think he's just crested back into our lane. So
that's good. Yeah, that's good. I know things are a little rough right now with the big boom. So I think things are kind of Oh, wait. Arlen, present the basket.
I thought we were doing this ad. Okay, I pull up the basket. Here is for you from all of us.
Oh, it's been a while since the gentleman has presented me a basket. Thank you.
It is my pleasure.
I like this one.
Yeah, he's fun. He's the one that came up with the whole idea of getting you a present. Because otherwise, we just would have walked in without one.
It was just him. Yeah.
It was just him. He wanted to get you a present, and so a basket.
What a lovely gesture.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that cheese.
It's a great cheese. I told him, yeah, it's great cheese. But yay, we're here. How is the people?
Why don't you bring all of your friends
Mm.
up and get yourself settled, and I will be a moment. I'm going to.
Yeah. Finish with your client. I'm sorry.
And then we can talk about what's been happening. I want to hear all about what's happening with you all, of course.
Okay.
As well.
Okay. Yeah, let's go upstairs then. And I lead them up to my part of the house, like my apartment. And it's just like there's only one bedroom for myself, but I have a very large sort of living area. And I already have it like prepared at like to now like when I came originally to like hostilize it for everybody.
You have very lovely home, Robin.
Thanks. It's been altered to accommodate. I had some people bring in some bunk beds for everyone.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you.
Yes, as you see, this one is. I have this one is this one. I have some doubles, just in case you wanted to get really close to somebody, and some singles.
Thank
You
you.
can always just push them together too, y'all. We can. It's fine, and that's my room. You can't go in there.
Oh, we can't?
No,
Oh.
Oh.
There's like even me.
no, you can go. That's the
Okay.
point.
Yeah. I'm just
You-
checking.
You looked pretty flustered back there, Dara.
I I don't do
Just a
fluster.
little bit, yeah. I think so.
Nah.
I feel I've never seen that look on your face before.
I have.
I don't think that's the same face you should be making as her father.
Okay, wow, this took a turn, you guys. The fuck?
We're so
Not
awful.
good. It's just we just can't see. It's being underground. That's all. That's all.
Of course.
At least now that we're in a house, it doesn't feel like we are underground. It feels like we're in a house.
You're still underground. I mean, like, do you feel that pressure in your ears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
just,
like it.
Yeah, just sort of like hold your nose and just blow.
You're certainly. I mean, it's up to the rest of you guys as players. It does look like there is some discomfort, mostly for Shara and Dara. Sinead looks okay about it. But it is not the natural terrain for a Daily Shelf to be.
Think about all the experience you're gaining by being here on the ground. You come out better men.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if that's
The vodka will help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Faywin, how's Faywin feeling?
How is Phelan going?
Well, your people are very litigious. It reminded me a little bit of human litigiousness. But you're not humans. And honestly, I don't mind being underground. It's not the circle.
You know what you're not going to find here?
Mages or Templars.
That is true.
I mean, there's once in a while you'll have like there used to be sort of traders that would come and get lyrium for you all, but in general you're not going to see them in the bigness of the city.
Yeah, as Faywin would know, and only Faywin actually, many circle towers, especially the tower parts of them, don't have windows in many of their floors. Some of the floors will, but many of them don't have windows to avoid people leaving for good or for ill. So the feeling of being indoors somewhere and not being able to see the sky is something that you maybe have some awareness, and whether that is either a discomfort or because it's something that you've tolerated before, it maybe makes it easier being down here. That is kind of your call about how he's going to react to that, but you have at least been in an environment that's not terribly dissimilar. It wasn't underground, but
It's also kind of warm down here.
yeah,
It's
really
very
quite
warm.
toasty. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of your it's literal lava that creates a lot of heat and light down here. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any kind of hot springs?
Oh yeah. No. Okay.
No?
Hot spring
Aw.
water. Not that you ever get to necessarily see, so I'm not sure that it is. But any water that they're able to either bring in, or it's going to naturally get heated because of the other geothermic activity. So, yeah.
I thought this was going to be the hot spring episode of
sakura blossoms on the water, but we don't know where they come from. So, it is quite interesting being down here. Can't say I've been underground before. Vodka? Anyone?
Vodka. I'm gonna go get some glasses.
Yeah, you were able to get glasses for your vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Robin, quick question. Did you suggest that you guys were going to be doing like my wedding?
Well, who else is gonna do your hair?
I haven't thought about that. Oh shit.
You know.
Only the best hairdresser in all the land, that's for sure.
Well, yeah, of course you guys are going to do my hair.
Well, we're offering.
That's
Listen, I'm
a
not saying
thing
that we
that
have
needs to be-
to.
No, you
Yeah.
have to. But
Okay.
I just forgot that was a thing.
Do you
Weddings
think? Do you
aren't
think you're gonna
my-
get married looking like this? No, honey. like
Excuse me?
Here's the thing. You are incredibly beautiful and hot and wonderful, but you have
Thank
to
you.
look like you came out as a goddess on your wedding, and it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Okay, we gotta start with the skincare like right away, though.
Oh boy. I'm gonna
She
grab a
just
glass
touches
of
her
vodka.
face.
Listen,
Something wrong with
Shadow
my
has a
skin?
very big glass of vodka that he is drinking from. but
No,
that you
there's
shouldn't
nothing-
drink
listen.
From vodka.
there's nothing wrong with your face, Bella, except that the sun has touched it.
But
There's damage. You can't see it, but there is. And just a little bit of repair, salicylic acid, we should be fine.
okay.
She is speaking absolute foreign language at this point to you.
I'm assuming it's full on like
Yeah.
chemistry, like
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, listen, my
she's
friend.
just nodding along, drinking vodka,
Listen.
drinking more vodka.
Listen. You
I don't know.
are a straight up 10 right now, and we're gonna make you a 13.
Okay.
Okay. If you want to say a 10, it's fine too.
It's it's not the fact that she needs to get dressed up and like Robin is suggesting that they will be doing all of this. Is the fact that she had never thought about it.
So you were thinking it'd be like low key, like a few guests and just lots of drinking afterward?
I didn't actually think about the actual wedding.
It happened so suddenly.
Yeah, sure. I don't know how one gets married.
However you want to.
I mean, I know there's like the only weddings I've seen are like the marriages that are what's it called?
Arranged marriage?
Yes, the arranged marriages that people do in the Alien Age between elves. That's about it. It's usually a whole song and dance in the Alien Age, so.
Song and dance is fun. I'm gonna have to get the new boots for that so I can dance really good.
Boots that were made for dancing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Darius pipes up because Shiro's not going to because he's drinking vodka. Hey, if you're gonna be traditional for us, it's gonna have to be Faywin that does it because he's the keeper now.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I mean, if you're doing a traditional Dalish one, I'm just saying, you don't have to, right? Kind of looks over
I
Shadow.
just-
Shadow's just like.
I mean, I assume you two will decide what you want to do. I just hadn't thought I'm going to have to marry people now. It's very
You're not the
strange.
one to marry
Less
us?
babies. Yep.
Oh, Lord, let's not.
No,
do
like
that.
you know, you're no,
Okay.
I meant like just any babies that come to the clan. Yeah.
Just bless
Sorry, I
all
didn't
of the
mean
babies.
to, like- Yeah. Oh, wow. Sorry. He kind of looks over at Sharon and gives like this really apologetic look, like I didn't mean to break your heart with that there, bud.
So we're talking about babies already?
No, we're. Oh, God. She's just gonna pour more vodka into her
We're
glass.
gonna be so sloshed by the time my dad gets up here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Y'all continue.
Are we? She's gonna look to Cheryl. Are we having a traditional Taylor Swift wedding?
Yeah. Yep. Well, I mean, if that's, I don't know how they do it. Maybe we could do something uneven, or I don't know if yeah.
Well, like I said, alienage weddings are pretty much all the same, no matter where you're from.
Well,
we don't have to do. What does? She looks to Phelan and Cheryl and Dar's like, what is a traditional Tailish wedding?
Well, I haven't attended one for a long time, but I think you tie each other up, right?
Nice.
I really have to know these things eventually.
Is there a book on this? I mean, the wedding, not the time.
Might have already skipped a few steps then.
Oh geez, like Sharo is bright red at this point. It's the hands, you do a hand binding.
Oh, right, yes, that's what
Yeah.
I meant.
Yeah, that's what you meant. But there is a set word, I'm sure the elders will be able to help you with that, Phelan. There's traditional things that you say as part of the ceremony and make a promise to each other in view of the gods, and I'm sure it's like many other weddings though. There's a lot of drinking and dancing, and
you know what? We can continue this conversation later. And she's just gonna refill Cheryl's cup.
Yeah, thanks. Yep. I mean, it's
yeah.
It is a happy time and a happy topic, and I'm very glad for it. I don't know why it makes you feel so awkward. Maybe it's the talk of tying up and babies that has kind of thrown me off, though.
Well, we can stop if that's what you want. Like, we'll
tying up babies, probably for the best.
Yeah,
Wait,
that doesn't.
Tying up babies?
No, we'll
tie up babies. It's not good for them.
Please stop saying the word babies.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? You should get a cat first.
Yes. Wait.
Well, you already have a dog, but y'all need to. What y'all need to do?
He's right there.
I know. What y'all need to do, like, you have your own dog. That's your dog, but together you receive something to take care of, like another dog or a cat.
I don't think Andrew's going to be very happy with another dog.
Andrew, do you want a nug?
To eat? No.
Well, that's even better with my ears on doing that. The dog head tilt.
Don't say that. She's going to think she can eat it.
Her butt starts going. She doesn't really have a tail because she's a Mabari. But...
Little nub.
Yeah.
But the happiness is there.
Yeah.
Well. Right.
Probably do the wedding first, though, huh? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Just at that moment when everything kind of goes quiet and there's that bit of awkwardness, a door opens up and sassy dwarf Jesus walks in.
Oh, thank the gods. It's just
Hi, everyone.
Hi, we started without you.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, well, that's... I hope there's more for me.
We bought 2 bottles.
That's a sensible choice.
I take out my bottle. Is that what you meant for me to have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll definitely share with everybody.
It is lovely to meet you all, of course, and thank you so much for traveling with Robin and keeping her safe and going on adventures. I've heard a lot of stories.
Only good things, I hope.
Yeah.
Well,
Though the
yeah.
bad things are quite interesting too.
I find the bad
They
things
are.
quite entertaining. Yes.
I did tell the story about how we like completely mucked up that apartment heist.
Oh yeah. I mean, technically, it was successful.
Technically, yeah, but it was also funny because there was a pillow. We still
The
have that
result
pillow.
was good.
Oh,
but
yeah.
the-
Haley still has it.
I am putting it on my bunk bed as we speak.
Your fancy pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, it's life with a little excitement, I suppose. It's very exciting. Tell me if your adventures recently. Are you aware of? Did you see what the?
Oh yes.
The big blowy thing in the sky, yes.
We just
Right.
we just got out of an adventure when we saw that happen.
Yeah. We met the Nut King.
We did.
We met the Nut King, Dad.
Now, is it a nug who is a king, or is it a person who is the king of the nug?
It is
Oh,
a
yeah.
nug
It
who
is,
is the
is a
king.
Nug who is the king. Mm-hmm.
Think of all the stories you'll be able to tell.
He
with
blessed
this.
us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he blessed you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We
That's
gave
definitely
them
a tale
food.
to tell
Yes.
people.
Mm-hmm.
We also met something called a kobold. It's like a very tiny dragon person, like lizard person.
They must cheese it.
Name was Cheese It.
Oh, we fought a god.
We did fight a god
Mm-hmm.
and some like elves, but they were like bad elves, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we fought a god.
When you say you fought, what are you? What, God,
The bad elves
how are you-
summoned a god.
Mm-hmm.
They came out in demon form. We fought it,
Which is a dragon.
which was a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I still have this scar. She like pulls up half her shirt. It's
Oh.
like a big scar.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, look, I got a burn right here. Like-
Yeah.
Oh, very exciting. That's a lot. I mean, I knew you were getting into adventures, Robin, dear, but that's quite.
Honestly,
She got
this.
some amazing like samples from that creature.
Oh yeah, what did I get from that thing?
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you picked something up from them.
Mm.
It's like scales or blood.
I
Not
did get
sure.
2 vials of blood. Mm-hmm. I got 2, and I like put out. I have blood. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but it came from the god.
A lot of got it. What could you?
Mm.
I mean, there's a number of things that blood can be used for. It's trickier to use, but there's properties within it. But
Yeah.
The fact that it's from a god probably means that there's other properties that we need to try to understand.
Mhm.
We need some sort of magical know-how, I suppose.
It's probably not
Honestly,
something you just want to put on things and put on your face.
I
without
really
knowing.
just hope it helps dark circles. To be honest with you, under your eyes. Mm-hmm.
What was the nature of the god? Did it have a particular
It was a dragon.
Was it fire? That
the
it
fire? But
had?
that's the thing. They have different weapons. Was it a breath? Was this a fire?
It was a fire, yeah.
Because I've heard
Fiery breath weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Hence the
So
burn.
Quite possibly, it's more likely to help in relieving joint pain. You need things that have colder properties for eyes, under eyes.
Doesn't make sense.
I know. Here it is. For science.
Science.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, you and I, while you're here, we can do a little bit of experimenting.
Mhm.
I actually have quite a few new things that I think I would quite like your help with. And
Hey, Dad, why are
Mr.
you avoiding the question of me asking how things have been going?
Mm-hmm.
Pushes a glass of vodka towards him.
well, things have been tense of
Mhm.
late. I mean, what happened sent literal shockwaves through the mountains. There was some structural damage in some places.
Mm-hmm.
This seems to have a number of things. Where to start? So, some of the structural stuff has actually affected. It led to unpleasantness. I don't know the full details. I only hear the area where the castlists are. So not very nice things happened down there. A lot of people are still all right, but so there was that, and then there seems to have been more activity. Our those of us within our community, I know not all of you here are going to necessarily know of them all, but there was the Darkspawn have been agitated, as far as I can make out. I don't know all of the ins and outs, but it more than you expect this soon after a blight. Now, normally after a blight, what you find is there is a sort of exodus of Darkspawn, especially in the deep roads near to where the actual blight happened, which was here. And normally they're quiet for quite some time, but there's been agitation and activity in unusual ways, and that's all I'm hearing from customers. I don't actually I don't go down. I would never go down there myself. I am a lover, not a fighter.
You don't think that there's
I don't know.
another one happening already?
Yeah. There's I don't know enough to profess to give you sage advice, and you may wish to go and inquire with those who perhaps know a little more than I do about the precise nature of it. But what I'm hearing from those that, I mean, you know how loose-lipped people get when you're styling them. It's a level of activity and agitation that suggests that something. I'm not sure if it's calling to them or not, but they're behaving differently. And so those who are of a high caste have been trying to put together people to go and figure out what's actually going on.
We haven't had a Grey Warden stop by or anything, right?
No.
Have they been informed?
I think some people have probably sent word, but we've not seen any. And often times people would come to us. I mean, granted, the last fight kind of cleared us out of a lot of our Grey Wardens, but they did, they set up an outpost other side of Ferelden. But we've not seen any. Word was sent. Nobody has come to investigate, which is unusual.
You've seen a lot of travelers going by.
Well, we do get some travelers, not normally.
May I ask if you've heard anything from my homeland?
No, not since. Well, in what time frame is it that you're inquiring?
Since the big boom.
No, we've not heard from anyone since the big boom. Well, some people returned. We had some who they often will travel trade routes around the Lake Calenhad, and they will stop off occasionally to restock. A few of them came home and have stayed home since that happened. Talk of unsafe roads.
Okay.
Naturally, I am hesitant. I would quite like my husband to return.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Shanae's hand and just do this. Sit down and just keep my hand down and just squeeze it.
Robin, is exploring this issue something that you want to help with?
So say that again.
I mean,
exploring the issue of the Darkspawn.
I mean, what? No, it's not.
Right?
I'm like Robin's be like, 10 years ago I was alive and I was down here. when it happened. So the first time, and if I don't have to, I don't want to. Like, that being said, I did just fight a god, but
Of course. I just in case.
like I said, if if nothing's gonna force us to do it, it sounds like an upper caste problem, not ours.
All right.
Well, it's yes. I think they're choosing to make it their problem. Naturally, we have factions of people in dwarven culture who deal with that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And we're just merchants who fight gods.
Right.
Yes, usually we leave it to the Legion of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
The what of the what?
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna ask, what is that?
How to describe the Legion? Robin, do you want? I can do it if you would rather not.
I'm eating, Dad.
Oh yeah, you keep eating then, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been feeding her properly, everyone?
Oh yes.
She's been taking care of us more than anything else, but we in return take care of her. Sorry, I'm sorry, them.
That's
I
a lie.
forgot.
That's a lie. I have been taking care of myself and them.
Hey, I take care of you. I stabbed that one guy in that fight that was about to stab you.
Robin just has a huge shit-eating grin on her face.
Are the Legion of the Dead like darkspawn that you have chained up and use like hunting dogs on other darkspawn?
Mm-mm.
No, but that sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
It sounds metal as fuck.
No,
That does sound metal as
our
fuck.
Legion of the Dead are perhaps also metal as fuck. They are a branch of our armies. They are considered to be the most intimidating and devastating dwarven military force, which is really saying something. But they are people who, for various reasons in their lives, give up title and name, even, and they go to fight alongside their brethren in the Legion of the Dead, and their whole lives are to fight Darkspawn. They
Just-
consider themselves already dead.
Oh, because of the chances of dying are high.
They don't expect to
That is
come
their
back.
second death.
It's your the Legion of the Dead are the first line of defense against darkspawn going to the surface,
Yes.
with or without a blight.
Yes. So, in my opinion, and this is not just because I am a dwarf and I am proud of our people and our culture.
Here.
They are the most intimidating and devastating military force in Thedas, I believe, because no other faces such a threat every day.
No, I believe that.
So
really just we just have darkspawn, and that's the news.
Oh?
that I'm privy to, yes. There's little gossips that you and I could, we won't bother your friends with them.
Have you heard from Crane?
No,
Oh, he was supposed to meet me here.
not yet.
Okay, I'll give it a day or two.
Yeah.
How are you with that? Why? Like, there's a conversation that I think it's a conversation for both of us to be present for and nobody else, but
Do you want us to leave?
Well, not now, because I would rather have this conversation with my sibling here. And they're not here yet, so sightseeing?
Well, that's who that was. I totally forgot us to play. I'm like, who's
Yeah,
Crane?
Crane is my
Yeah,
sibling.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, another conversation, another time, pops. Don't worry about it. No one from the upper cast has given you any issues lately. Nothing. I don't have to go wave my axe around.
have been all right.
Ah,
The
good.
upper
Insight
crust.
check.
I mean, there's yeah. You can roll
Empathy,
I believe
right?
it's a perception empathy. Yeah.
Mhm. 15 again.
15 again. There's something. There's something there. Yeah.
Mm.
Whether it is that he is trying not to say it to you, whether it is that he is trying not to say it in front of your friends, or it's just something that he's not comfortable speaking about. It's hard to tell exactly where the root of that is, but there's definitely something there. Absolutely.
Excuse me, everyone. Hey, Dad. Let's go talk for a second.
Sure.
Cheese is amazing. Let's try more of it.
Eat all.
Cheese, isn't it? You should, but eat it with the meat. You know what you need to do is you need to get some of that, and you roll the cheese
roll
into
it.
it.
She's just gonna
Make
start
little
doing that.
parcels. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my big hands to try to roll slowly. I think.
Get some to Cheryl.
Yeah, the boy's definitely eating all of his feelings.
Oh, he's eating his feelings.
He's eating his feelings, yeah. But yes, while they're doing that, your dad will lead you.
So, what's really going on?
I have been fielding questions from someone, a household in the upper castes about you. In the past week or so, it seems.
Out of characterly, what does fielding
questions
context
is like you're taking questions from multiple kind of
gotcha
sources. That makes sense. Yeah. So
okay, so multiple people are asking
from
questions.
the same kind of household, yeah, that is trying to get his attention. It seems.
Oh.
About you.
Is it Jacoby's household? Okay. What kind of questions?
Now, I get the impression that a lot of the times the people who are coming to me are staff. It's not necessarily. He's not come and asked me directly yet, but having got word that you had been back and assuming that you were then back, he seems to be requesting your attention, presence. Occasionally, especially towards the end, they started becoming like demands rather than simply looking for you.
That's weird.
Yep. And I've been saying, oh, just here for a visit. You know what it's like, traveling life and off living their life.
Did he? What kind of he just wants to see me? That's
yes. And like I say, the last few were more of a demand. Like you need to get her here.
interesting. Like, was it like an urgent demand?
Yes.
Okay. And from him, not from like people that want to like arrest me, or from his wife. From him.
I didn't think to. It seems to be. The impression is it is him who has requesting, and it is people in his staff that have been coming to ask.
His staff, not her staff.
Yes.
Okay.
However, maybe it's that's
well.
But I don't know. That's
okay. Thanks, Dad.
But now that you're back,
it'll probably happen. Yeah.
mindful
Okay.
of what that is. If you are intent on avoiding that, we can say that this was fleeting, and we can keep you. I mean, if you want,
I'm not
lay
intent
low.
on avoiding it. It's actually piqued my curiosity a bit because we were sort of not supposed to really interact um after that that the after our fling, you know. So
Agreed.
that's why it's interesting. Um
Yes. So I would be wary because
it's fine. What are dwarven nobles? I killed a god.
social ruin. It's fine. I'm sure nothing.
It's fine. I killed a god. And y'all just hear this really loudly again.
It's like everyone outside's just like,
I don't think that's. I know you've killed a god, my dear, but you're not going to be killing them, are you? You can't do that. Like you have to be careful. I mean, there was that. I mean, it was.
I know we're still
When it
recovering
happens,
from the
we-
issue with the warden, and like, I get it. I get it. Listen, what I'm
just
saying
don't
is
want to-
that I think whatever comes my way, regardless of him and his, I'm good enough to handle it.
Okay.
But I am gonna tell my friends just because I don't want them to get into any trouble. All right, well that's time to have that talk. Which by the way, did I have any clients that wanted to while I was here? Are there anyone that wants their beards oiled or?
There will be. Oh, there will
Oh,
be.
okay, okay.
I mean, I started to put word out that you would be returning. But
Okay.
I then the demands started coming in, so I stopped doing that because I didn't want it to get like.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't worry about it, Dad. As long as they're not harassing you,
Oh, but that's.
are they harassing you?
No, but we were worried the last time. I mean, the scandal, if it was actually to come out, could.
Okay.
And so there's always that implication of if you have to.
I will handle it. I'm here. I'm gonna handle it.
Sure. How are you going to handle it though? Because you can't handle that the way that you do a god you have to kill.
No, you're right. I'll play it by ear. It's fine. I'm very good at improvising. That's how I killed a god. We'll see. We'll fuck around and find out. It's fine.
Just don't. Just because he's. I mean, you and your friends seem very capable, and
I'm not
well, you
here
did
to
defeat
cause
the
trouble.
gods,
Like
maybe.
I'm not going to do anything
but
to cause
you know
trouble.
that he has connections with the Carta, and you don't want to suddenly, wake up with a dagger being plunged into your stomach.
True. Well, I'll see what he wants. I'll just see what he wants. I'll see what he wants. Obviously, I don't think like it's a problem that has to be handled, and ignoring it is not handling it because it's clearly going to have you harassed. So it needs it while I'm here. I just assume see what he wants,
All right.
or her, whoever is talking, whoever wants to speak with me.
She's a piece of work, my dear. But
I know.
if you speak with your friends, make them aware of the situation.
Yeah, for sure, because I don't want them to get caught into this. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna finish this and I down this vodka and I go back to my pals. Dad, you have beards to trim. Hey everyone! So what's up?
hi. We ate all the charcuterie board.
Well,
It's really good.
we'll have to
Not
go
sure.
get liquor. It's fine. We will have soup later.
Oh, thank God.
Listen. So, it comes to my attention that my ex has been asking about me.
Do you want us to go and rough him up?
Bella doesn't say anything. She just takes her knife out.
No, listen. So my ex is noble. He's a noble.
I've killed Elven nobles, human nobles.
It's
Dwarvish nobles are
I
on the
don't
list,
know
you know?
why he's asking about me. However, oh good, Faye, when you're back, my ex has been asking about me. And
You're
See Bella with a knife.
Your what?
my ex has been asking about me.
Your what?
My ex.
Ex. Ex-partner?
Ex-boyfriend, yes.
Oh.
Ex-lover. Mm-hmm.
The concept of exes is just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence the knife.
I've got a lot to absorb.
It's apparently he's been asking about me and kind of almost expects to see me while I'm here. To the point where it's getting a little on the level of harassment towards my dad in his area, and I just need to be honest with all of you. It was an affair. I was the other woman. And
Did you know?
Yes.
Is she awful?
She's okay. I don't really know her that well. The thing is that like I'm kind of a thrill seeker when it comes to sexual exploits.
Okay.
And that was very thrilling. I did his beard once, and
You did his beard and then you did him. Okay.
Several times over the course of about a year.
Okay. Does beard really take that many treatments?
A noble casted. He has excellent braids. And anyway, just saying is that there was it's kind of a hush hush scandal because merchant noble fucking while he's married, not exactly the most. It could cause some problems, is all I'm saying. But apparently he's asking about me, and it's to the point where it's harassing my dad. So I'm gonna go see what he wants.
You're not going to go see him alone.
No, that's fine. If that's I'm cool with that.
Do you think he wants you back, or do you think he?
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, we could put our ears to the wall and maybe.
Is anybody gonna talk to us about that?
No, but you get enough vodka and a dwarf, and they'll talk about anything. It's a lot of vodka, though.
I mean, I'm already feeling a bit. So yeah, I would agree. That's a lot of vodka.
It just could be complicated. I'm gonna go see what it's about tomorrow, okay. Unless they knock on my door today. But
I turn to the door.
What time are you going? What time are we going?
After breakfast.
Okay. I will make sure to sharpen all my knives.
Okay. I'd actually would like to keep this party a little small. So boyfriend, I turn to Dara. Could you not come?
Yes.
Think that would be a little awkward.
Where should I just hang out here?
Yeah, you can just hang out here. You and the cat.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe just the original 3.
And Stonechild. Yeah.
And Stonechild.
And Stonechild. Oh yeah, that I am showing the fuck out of Fetch. Okay?
Oh yes, no.
Like that is like
you need to walk in there with the biggest dick energy that you have.
Absolutely, and I do not have one of those naturally, so we're gonna use Fetch.
Listen, you don't have one naturally, but you can buy one better than what he has.
Yo. There's a store here for that.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Dara just gives a slow nod. Dope.
Do you want to go? Hardly.
I mean, curiosity and yeah.
The sex store episode.
This is the right game for it.
Yeah. But yeah, so in the morning after breakfast, I do
really want to meet that merchant.
We can go to the sex store tonight if you want. They don't open until the evening anyway. Not that you can tell down here, but I mean, we could go there
After the workday is done, usually.
after the workday is done. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going, Faye's going, Arlen's going with you tomorrow, and Finch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And everyone else could just vibe here with potatoes and vodka and.
Bella's gonna look to Sharon and say, like, if I get to test out my new dagger, I will let you know how it performs.
Okay. Yeah, I look forward to hearing about that.
At some point, if there's like a moment where I get Dara alone, which probably will, is like maybe it's at the end of this conversation or what, I'm gonna have Dara to the side and I'm just gonna like, y'all are security for this place, so don't get while I'm there. That's the plan.
We'll have three. We'll have Dara, Sharo, and Sinead
Mm-hmm.
as house security.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm assuming this is just like you pulling Dara aside to have that
Yeah.
conversation with him. Okay.
Yeah, your security, just in
Yeah.
case. Mm-hmm.
So no vodka and no anything else.
No, yeah, I mean, just a little tote in the morning's fine. We do operate better with a little tote, but that's it. Just your wake and bake, and then. Mm-hmm.
Wake and bake. Got it.
Gotcha.
No, right. Business mode. I know how to do that.
Thanks, love.
So you're gonna kick his ass, right?
I don't know. Why would I need to kick his ass? I don't. If there's not, if I'm.
jerk.
I mean,
Jerks deserve their asses kicked.
If he initiates an ass kicking, perhaps, but he hasn't. I don't know what this is about. Like I don't know what's going on. I need more information.
Gotcha. Well, you keep me posted then.
Absolutely, my dear.
Yeah, I don't want anything happen in that cute ass of yours.
Listen, this is why I climb so many stairs.
I understand.
Yeah, it's just so, turns around and I give it a good little jiggle with my own hand, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I understand.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm here, I should definitely get more trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's really hard to get dwarf trousers outside of Osmore.
I bet. You get like good stretch.
I don't know if you've noticed, and I just like hold up my pants and I just opened them up, and I was like, as you can see in the thigh area, we're losing.
We're losing integrity in the thigh.
We're losing integrity in the thigh. I've had these about 4 years now. I think it's time.
Yeah, you get yourself some good dwarven trousers then.
Yeah, I think I'll definitely. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, pick us up something fun at that other story, yeah?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Sweet. Yeah. And ass jiggling. Yeah. But, yeah, no, you can definitely have that private conversation. Are you guys actually going out to that store tonight?
I mean, I'm up for it. I am very curious to see what's up.
Sure. You know what? It's the first night back. If you're not getting plastered and going to sex shops, then what are you doing? Like, that's what coming home.
Can I highlight to the audience at home that what is going on in our Zoom chat right now is a debate over whether or not Sharo's going to get pegged.
Real men get pegged.
The answer is yes. Real men get pegged. Hosier said, "Real men get pegged."
Honestly, that's up to Bella in the end. Well, and him presumably, but
he has to.
He vote
yes.
This is a group discussion now.
Yeah.
Is this something you guys are discussing while
Like on our way
Robin
there?
and Dara were having a conversation?
Shadow and Bella are having their own conversations. Like, you know,
What?
do you want me to get something at the store?
Like what?
Well,
I don't know what I don't know what those kind of stores are. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to.
She's gonna explain to him the sex store.
so what
a
shade of
store-
red is he?
It's a store that carries and like makes and sells toys specifically for intimate sessions with one or multiple people, or yourself, just the one person. You know.
I trust you to pick up something.
Okay. She goes. She looks at Shanae. Said you should pick up something.
What?
I intend to.
Don't worry about it, darling. It's girl talk.
I'm gonna take a slow
Girl talk.
sip. But I'm
Well, now
giddy
that
still.
we're lit as fuck on vodka, let's go.
Yeah.
I will take whatever's left of the bottle, if there's anything left, and I'm going to like stuff it in my shirt and just walk around with it.
You need a paper bag, friend.
Yeah, paper bag.
We're just
yeah,
we're
so
just
the-
gonna have to pick up another bottle on our way back. Let's be
Yeah.
real. Mm-hmm.
And
Good.
more
So-
charcuterie
That's-
boards, please. Those
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
really good cheese.
Yeah. This store is not open market stall style as many things are in Orsmar. This one does in fact have a proper shop building, naturally. Frosted glass maybe. But you are able to enter. I would hazard a guess very few of the gathered crowd have ever been in anywhere like this before. The initial when you first enter, nothing too eye-opening and serious is there necessarily. There appears to be 2 layers to the shop, and you can go through a sort of archway into the deeper.
The 2 girls have been in shops like this. The 2 guys have not.
That sounds fair. That sounds accurate.
Unless they
3
have
girls,
sex shops.
because you've got
3
Sinead's
girls,
on-
yeah. Sinead's
Yeah.
coming.
But yes, you're able to go in, and there's places to peruse the wares. Granted, it's ye olde sex shop, but you know what? Fine dwarven craftsmanship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can get
They've
all
at
kinds
least
of things
they've at
here.
least got like a hand crank one.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
The
yeah.
The
Steam-powered-
slings. Ooh.
The absolutely. There are multiple
Mhm.
implements for enjoyment, both with yourself and others. So for some of you, this is eye-opening. I mean, I feel like for different reasons, this is Arlen and Faywin's baby's first trip to the sex shop.
Of course, dwarves have it. Like, let's be real.
Of course, the dwarves have it.
I feel
Hell
like
yeah.
it's like a montage, and we see Arlen and Faywin like look at everything. Like, oh no! In the background is Bella like picking up a strap on, giving it to Sinead. Looking at Arlen picking up a different strap on, giving it to Sinead.
When I was looking at it, Arlen looks at all the dildos. Said, okay, you know, a 7-8 inch one, and you see Sinead comes back with a footer.
With a strap
Yeah,
on.
these are all dwarven proportions. It's incredibly intimidating.
It's
Yeah.
not even like they're long. It's just the girth.
It's the girth for the
Yeah.
dwarves and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of girth to these dwarven dildos.
Yeah, they're stocky.
They're stocky people.
Stocky people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And all this talk is Twitch approved, right? I just want to make sure that it's all good.
We'll find out.
We're a viewer affected game. I mean,
Yeah.
excuse me, we are 18.
Yeah, mature
We have the
rating.
We're
mature filter on.
We have our mature filter on, but just to let everyone know, if the imagery of fantasy sex shops bother you, we're sorry.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna
sorry,
continue
and
it.
also, we're not sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
not
feel
sorry.
like
So-
I feel like if there are like live streams on Twitch where it's like 2 sexy girls looking your ASMR, I can talk about fantasy sex shop in a game.
yes.
Yes, I feel like, yeah. We good. So you're able to pick up whatever implements any of you should wish. I imagine they probably have, because I mean, given the sort of things that Robin and her family specialize in, it seems that they also have things here which is effectively poppers as well, because of course there is. And nice little outfits for people who are so inclined. Want to get Arlen in a little maid's outfit?
He's not gonna
Yes.
fit.
He's not
He's not gonna
Oh
fit.
god,
You
I have the perfect video for this.
You have
I'm gonna send it to
to.
the group
Image.
chat.
Is it the baby metal one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I
It can
will-
just be the apron though. Like
Yeah.
the apron.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Those things might be a little.
you could special order it, or Arlen. They'll take.
Yeah.
I know the shop owner. They will take special orders. Don't they have like I kind of like turn to the shop order. Like, didn't you have like a Canary make like a special order one time? Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that was that. Yeah, pushing
Yeah.
the boundaries there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at Shanae and just slightly nod.
She's gonna ask the shop. Bella's gonna ask the shopkeeper, "Do you have anything lacy?"
Yes. Come follow me. She will lead you through to a little where the main clothing
Yeah.
area of the shop, and you can see that there's multiple outfits there. So there's
gonna
some
go
that are
through
like like the underwear style, but there's also like little outfits and things like that. All sorts. Anything you guys want.
She doesn't get outfit, but she gets really nice lingerie.
Nice.
She's a lingerie
Thinking ahead.
gal. Yeah. Maybe a few other implements.
Shara's standing there very awkwardly, not looking at anything.
Shows him a riding crop. You just have to come into the store.
I know. At least I'm getting some heads up.
She doesn't. She kind of puts him in another area of the store while she goes gets like the sexy lingerie.
Oh yeah, so he doesn't see. Yeah.
Mm.
It's probably just him and Dara having their own little quiet
Yeah.
conversation in Elven.
She picks a few things, gives them to Sinead.
Although Faywin, you might pick up actually from their Elven, they're actually talking about the stuff on the shelves and what they might actually be interested in to each other quietly, because they can have that conversation between bros.
Yeah, Faywin is having big little brother energy. And is very curiously looking and touching everything.
Good. Excellent.
You see, Faywin, this is a paddle. This is good if you want like a good solid.
You
Yeah.
fit someone with that.
Yes, bend over.
Someone that you like?
Yes, someone that you love, really,
I don't know.
or you just really want to be with. Do you want to see how it feels?
No.
Oh, okay. Would you like some massage oils?
That sounds nice, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. They have some really nice candles. I mean, they're meant for like multiple purposes, but they also smell really nice.
I will absolutely buy some massage oils.
Yeah. She'll show him. She'll go with him, pick out some massage oils for him.
I'm gonna say, coming up beside you, Bella.
Front row.
Sinead shows you something that she has found that she is keeping secret, and it is red plaid pasties.
Nah, I gotta do it. I gotta remain canon.
And she smirks and eyebrow waggles and then goes over to buy her purchases.
She's like, Bella's like, wait, no, I think I saw the perfect thing, and just takes her over to a corner where it's like lace, but it's plaid lingerie.
To Google.
She gets herself some plaid lingerie.
Oh god damn it exists too.
If I look over to Dara and Cheryl, are they pointing or looking at anything specific?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to roll for this
Sure.
to see what they're pointing at?
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
perception. Seeing.
I'll use my 6 success out of 6.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding?
She turns around and It zooms
Oh,
into account
God.
what they're getting.
Is it seeing or searching? I keep forgetting. Seeing?
Either or, really. It's seeing,
Okay.
really. Yeah. Searching is looking for hidden things.
12. It's not that great.
It's okay. I mean, there's a lot of things in the display in front of them. So you're aware of where they are. You're not sure of what specifically it is that they're looking or talking at. You can see that there is things like your crops, there's harnesses, there's all sorts of things on this. It's one of those like sort of like metal cage things where there's things like hanging off of it. So they're over there and they appear to be talking about that specific area of the shop. Yeah.
Harness, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bella's gonna go over to Sharo. Excuse, say like, Dare, can I have a moment with Sharo?
Yep.
Yeah. And she's gonna start a conversation, and we don't have to repeat out because it'll be awkward. But she'll start a conversation like, let's be open. What do you like? What do you are interested in? All that stuff.
Okay. I will inform you later what he tells you. He'll tell you though.
Yeah. I love
Awkwardly.
the old sex shop fantasy games.
Yeah. Listen. I'm here for you guys. This is what you wanted today and this is what you're getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will inform you thusly and you're able to
make the appropriate purchases.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Dara appears to have just gone straight to buy several things of poppers. He's there for it.
Bella picked up a few experiences.
Yeah. Okay.
Do they have any kind of incense? Or is that not the right spot for that?
Probably not the right shop, but you imagine there's probably a way of buying that while you're down here, yeah. There's many. I mean, the area that you're in is you have noticed that there's a lot of shops. There's market stalls. There's specialist areas for all sorts of things here. This is clearly where the merchants that you've heard Robin speak about. This is the merchant quarter, so anything that they make and specialize in, you can find here. So you will find somewhere that will specialize in something like incense. Yep. Sure.
Okay, I'll figure that out later on.
Yeah. Speaking of, as we exit this store laden with bags with various things for ourselves and others, is there anything else you're picking up on the way back to the home of Robin and her family?
Food.
Not a bottle of vodka.
Food and vodka. Okay.
How late is it during the day/evening?
This is the evening. This is getting nighttime. This is nighttime shopping, basically. Night markets.
Okay, I'll assume that they have food for tomorrow morning breakfast, and I assume it's going to be a lot of breakfast food, which... Okay, I don't think we need anything else but the one bottle of vodka. Okay, I think I'm going to go and make sure that we get one of those. And I'd like to ask whomever the shopkeep for the booze is, I'd like to ask them about if they've heard anything about the homeland.
Roll me a communication roll. If you have a specialty in there, let me know if you feel like it might apply.
Seduction.
Otherwise, if you have it, roll it. If that's how you're trying to get your information, I'm not going to stop you. You know what this game is about.
15.
Not bad.
Actually, no. 17. The +2 for...
Oh, yeah, the +2 didn't add up. Well, there you go. Yeah. You get this dwarf rather hot and bothered, actually. They get little... You're tall! They haven't heard a lot, but you do get the impression that that is unusual, and that it seems like recently, certainly in this last few weeks since the explosion, things have gone quiet from most of the people that they would hear from and that they trade from. So it's not like it is very particularly they've lost touch with the Avar, but the communication has started to become kind of difficult, actually. So trade is a little harder when the world appears to be tearing itself apart.
Okay.
So it's whether that gives you concern or you're starting to see a pattern. It's kind of up to you how you're pulling that together. But
I am under the impression that there's something preventing people from leaving the mountain.
quite possibly.
That's where I'm gonna go with that. But I wink, grab a bottle of booze. How much do I owe for that, by the way? So I can deduct the money.
Oh, for a decent bottle of vodka, we'll call it 50 silver, but it's one of those like real nice. Worth the price ticket. That's a decent.
How much
size.
is that in gold? 5?
Yeah.
No, 50. No, 50 silver is half a gold.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Because it's 100 into 100 into 100.
Okay, perfect. In that case, deducted, money exchange, wink, and I'm gonna get going. Bye. Why did I do this? No idea at this point.
I don't even know what you're doing at this point.
I seduced an alcohol vendor
to get some information about the homeland.
Gotcha.
So he got one of those. You're tall.
I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was Robin going to be picking up anything on the way back?
No. I think like maybe obviously like snacks, stuff for breakfast, because you know, it in this time it like you don't just like store perishables, you buy them for the meal that you're going to cook. So like, you know, whatever I need for like breakfast, if there's any sort of bacon back or and maybe some root vegetables, whatever's available to make for food in the morning.
Okay, my assumption was the opposite, so I'm glad that you countered that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can definitely get that. You can get some mushroom. I imagine you get like high protein breakfast things that involve.
Oh yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, other than that.
All right, so you're able to head back to your home. It seems that your dad Van has kind of made sure that there's areas set up kind of in both sides so that you know there's plenty of room for everyone to comfortably sleep. Granted, the seats and the beds here, pillows become a necessity because they are made out of stone. So you know, dwarves have fantastic posture because they sleep on hard beds, but yeah, it might not be what everyone is used to.
It's okay. Faywin brought his own.
Faywin did bring his own.
A very nice pillow.
But yeah, you're able to settle down for the evening, drink some more vodka for those of you who feel so inclined for one reason or another. And you guys are able to have a pretty pleasant evening, actually.
I'm going to relay the info from the alcohol vendor that not a lot of people have been seen from the mountain down here. And I'm under the impression that there's something preventing them from leaving.
That's interesting.
The other thing I'm thinking is that everybody is now suddenly gone, but that would be impossible.
Yeah.
We are very hardy people. We wouldn't just disappear like so.
Arlen, listen. If you need to go ahead of us, I'm sure I could handle my ex on fine. Like if you're worried.
Is it possible that the big hole in the sky also caused structures to fall or change? Maybe passages are blocked. That has made it hard for them to come down from the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad theory. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I'd be inclined to believe that too. But no, to answer you, Robin, I do not abandon my friend.
Okay, I
friends.
mean it's not abandonment. We would just catch up with you.
We should be fine. We
Okay.
should be fine. I'll be okay for now.
Okay.
We'll get what needs to get done here, and then we will be on our way to your family, Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
Yeah, as soon as we figure out why I'm being asked about. All right, I'm going
We'll
to bed.
find out. Takes out a knife, one way or another.
Wow.
Please don't stab dwarf nobles. I'd rather not be exiled.
Fine. I won't stab any nobles.
Like, unless they try to stab you first, and then we just have to hide it really well that we'd stab somebody. Yeah, I'd rather not be exiled. So that'd be nice. So good night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
Good night. And we turn in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Push
Well,
all the
Dara-
bunk
Dara
beds
Dara is
Dara
together.
already Dara's in like the background, already walking towards your bedroom with a bottle of vodka, but like drinking straight out the bottle, already shirtless, just wanders into the room.
Excuse me, he is shirtless, you say?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Bam! Where's my shirt?
Can never be outdone.
No.
You don't need to be competitive. Y'all have two very different types of torsos that are both equally attractive.
I know.
Okay.
He needs to see it too.
He's not
And
okay. Good night, Arlen.
It's a it is a competition. It really is.
He had sex with you. Like, there's...
Whoa, what?
Yeah. Oh, this is Freeman
Oh,
just finding
This
out.
is season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all went on to a dip into a stream.
Oh, yeah, we
And,
had a threesome. Me, Dara, and Arlen had a threesome.
Actually, I remember what me. Listen,
Yeah.
me the player
Friday,
watched that
yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Faywin did not.
Faywin does not know that.
Dara
Yeah.
is like your big brother, basically, because you were in the same clan
Yes.
together. So that bit of information, you're like, wait, what?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Sorry if Shanae is just finding out about this, too.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, cat's out of the bag. Speaking of which, here's your child, Robin.
You
The
mean
cat.
my cat? Of course. Thanks.
Cat.
Thanks. Appreciate it. He can just hang out. He's a cat. He does what he wants.
I was making a joke about the cat being out of the bag.
Oh.
Wow.
I've had so much vodka. Yeah, turn in. Officially.
Mhm.
Until
Yes.
whatever the fuck is gonna happen tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
I'm here for this. You know.
Yeah. So you all are able to have mostly comfortable sleeps. The majority of the rest of you are kind of sleeping somewhat communally in living spaces, but
Mhm.
you're able to get a good night's sleep. Wake up with a vodka hangover though. Those are never nice.
It's okay, that's why we're
Mm.
having soup for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shit ton of salt in there, lots of magnesium from those mushrooms. Like we are, like Robin knew. She,
Yeah.
she even like put it on the stove on low for it to just simmer overnight so that it is ready for when we wake up.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the rest of you will be aware because you don't have to roll for this. That the 3 elves are getting comfortable, aware that they're going to be here for the day.
Mhm.
But you do see that certainly Shadow and Dara are wearing their Dalish armor. Basically, they have like that when I fucking listen. There is no other outfit I love more in any of the Dragon Age games than the armor that the Dalish wear, especially those like leather leg wrap things.
It's
like with the
Mhm.
chainmail.
It's so good.
Yeah, the little green
Italian
tunics.
hands.
Yeah, Italian. It's good. So they're both dressed up for that, and then just hanging out and eating breakfast together. It looks like.
I'm not really going to complain and ask why you're wearing that armor because you look damn good in that armor.
Thanks.
Mm. I should be thanking you.
Then you're welcome.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you.
Looks pleased with himself as he drinks his dwarven coffee. All right.
Okay, I guess
What's
I'm gonna.
for the rest of you?
I guess I'm gonna go find a servant that's I'm actually just expecting one to show up and like summon me, kind of thing. Because I mean, apparently they've been coming around, and it is obvious that I am home now. So I'm assuming someone's just gonna show up around this time.
I'm gonna go and open the door just to see if there's anybody outside.
Everyday life seems to be going on outside. You're not sure when your father gets asked about these things. Nobody has certainly come by this morning so far.
Right. Do I know a name, like one of these servants that might have come by? Have I been told maybe I've known them from before, like I've drank with them? What's the
roll me a cunning with any of your things that have a focus.
Okay.
To see if you can recall what his, because I imagine you've been trying to keep off his radar for a little while. So
Right. That's why I left.
Yes.
One of the reasons why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go see the world.
I gotta go.
I'm gonna go see the world. Okay. I have valuation, navigation, natural lore, enchantment, cryptography.
Just roll any of them and just add your focus onto it, basically, because this is
I'm just gonna
you
go
would
with
have a reason to have a focus on this.
And a +2 would be 12.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
It's a shitty roll.
You knew back then he had someone called Amaria.
Amaria,
who
okay.
was one of, you're not sure if she's one of the ones who would be passing on, but certainly at the time she was one of the ones that you knew of who
Okay.
would keep tight-lipped about what was going on because she was aware.
Okay.
So she was the one who would basically let you in, or you would assist in the somewhat subterfuge nature of your affair.
Okay. I mean, I could just go walk over to his house, just walk in that direction. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go walk into the direction of his house. Someone's bound to stop me.
Yes.
Bella's gonna go with her.
Yeah, let's go. I'm giving you a tour of the noble quarters. Let's go.
You are.
Yeah. All right. So you guys head off. Like I say, everyday life is kind of busying itself. You all, because none of you have been here before apart from Robin, obviously, there is a fascinating feature at the center of this particular part of Orzammar, and that is that there is a giant gaping pit with lava in it, and we're talking it's fucking huge, with a walkway over to a building, it seems, that is sort of like positioned on the inside. And Robin, you know that's where the fighting pits are, basically.
Yeah.
But the lava is kind of an ever present. It creates a heat and a glow to life here. And you guys have to kind of walk around it to get to the other side. You pass more merchant stalls and shops, and you can even see the area that, again, only Robin knows, seems to lead off towards a door that goes somewhere. Robin, you know that is what leads down deeper into, that's where the Darkspawn come from.
We don't go there.
We don't.
Okay. We
don't go there. You guys perhaps getting a little distracted by someone who appears to be selling pet nugs. And the adorable noise that nugs make, that little squeaky noise.
Bella's trying to hold on to Andrew. No.
yeah.
Not food. Not food.
Not snack. No.
She's
nugs are
well trained, and Mabari are good dogs. They're very intelligent, so she holds off. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. I used to work in a pet store, and pet stores over here, we don't sell cats and dogs or anything like that, but the small animals we definitely do. And the difference between the dogs who were allowed in at the store for when they were buying food of like pet dogs and working dogs was always wild to me. Because pet dogs are like up at the thing and like desperately trying to see the rabbits and getting all excited, and a working dog doesn't flinch.
No, sure.
Andrill is a working dog.
Yes, she is. So she's excited, and you have to tell her like, but she will behave and she sticks to your side as you pass.
She does little.
No food. But as you're kind of approaching an area, and Robin, you know you would have to go this way to get through to the high quarter. I think is it called the Diamond Quarter?
I think so. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Where the nobles are. You become aware of somebody who is dressed in fine dwarven outfit. You know, it's not like a uniform, but it might as well be. You can tell that these are people who work in the household of a noble, because there's just a style.
Do they have some sort of crest that shows where?
Not necessarily, but there's usually subtle hints of colors. So really, it's only going to be Robin who will notice. But he's in like a deep navy with like a copper color as an accent, and fine robes. And Robin, you know that there's this. I mean, the hierarchy is such that you can even tell the type of household a servant works at just with how they're dressed. Who approaches you and gives a little bow, does not seem to be paying even the slightest bit of attention to any of the rest of you, is just looking at Robin.
Hey.
Are you Robin Cadret?
Yep.
Would you follow me, please?
Absolutely, they're coming with me. Assuming you're one of the Lord's people that's been asking about me to my dad.
Indeed.
All right. Well, let's go see what this is about.
Oh, it's right next to Robin. She's not leaving. Staring this guy down.
Your construct will fit. Are they free to wait outside?
For now. Yeah, sure. They can wait just outside.
Understood. We will have someone ensure that nobody tampers with it for you.
Yes, absolutely. Their name is Finch. Finch, say hello if you want.
Hello. So the guy's just like,
So something like that is not unusual here, Finch.
We made them.
Okay.
Yeah, the dwarves are the ones who made it. They are not a common sight anymore. They used to be, Robin. You know that, like in Tales of Legend, like you would have had that, and there's maybe some households who maybe do have some actually inside, but rare and only really in the upper classes.
Yeah, the fact that I have one is like, yo,
it's huge deal. Yeah,
huge deal. Yeah.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy.
Yeah, it's like rolling up in your Lamborghini.
Rolling up with your construct.
So he will lead.
What up? I got a big rock.
Exactly. So he will lead you all through. No, it's all right. Through and up some stairs. You seem to be going into like an upper, a higher level that you can see certain areas of where you have been. You can see the big fiery lava pits as well. But you are led to a household. It's hard to tell the scale of dwarven households because a lot of the times you just kind of see front surface level because they're generally built into the rock themselves. So it can be difficult to ascertain for non-dwarves to figure out just how big this one likely is. But
I know exactly how big it is.
You know exactly how big it is in all possible meanings of that word. But Finch is left outside, and you can see that he speaks to a few people that kind of come out. It looks like they were posted maybe just slightly inside the door, and they come outside and post up outside to help stop anyone from tampering with your construct.
Yeah.
AKA keep an eye on, bitch.
Mhm.
And the
Finch,
rest
don't
of
let
you
anybody
are...
touch you if you don't want this.
Consent is important.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You all are led inside. This home, I mean, is a complete world away from the home that you saw Robin in. And when you went into Robin's home, it was a nice home. It was well decorated, beautiful, looked comfortable. It was a decent size. This is like mansion sized. You were led in to an entranceway and then off to the left, where you seem to be taken to some manner of lounge of sorts, and are indicated that you should take a seat.
Okay.
If Robin allows it, Bella will sit next to her,
Yeah.
and then Andrea will be next to Robin's legs, almost like
Okay.
a guard dog,
Gotcha.
because Andrea knows protect mom and protect mom friends.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're here and we're sitting. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't actually know what this is about. So be prepared
I
for
guess
anything.
we're about to find out.
Yeah.
May I suggest you don't go talk to him privately?
I'm gonna if you know if I can't help it. Yeah. Sure.
Whatever it is, we're
Mm-hmm.
here for you.
Absolutely. I'm
Just
not.
gonna give her a little shoulder squeeze.
Thanks.
And you all see there is someone in the room who's just like attending. It looks like occasionally
Mhm.
you'll see one or two people that like walk past your room with a glance in, but nothing obvious. There just seem to be existing there, perhaps staff.
Bella's gonna lean in real quick, like, if you do have to go talk to him privately, you can take Andrew.
Totally. Thanks.
Right. Eventually, Jacob
Yeah.
does enter the room. He's
Oh.
changed a little from
Mhm.
from when you knew him. He still looks the same. I mean, he's handsome.
Yeah.
This is a handsome man. And he has I would say black. I mean, unless you want to describe him, you can decide.
No, you decide how he wants to look, because whatever it is, Robin fucked it. So
Yeah. He has dark hair. You know what? Because the funny thing is, I was about to say, imagine if Richard Armitage was a dwarf, and then I remembered, wait, Richard Armitage was in The Hobbit. He was a dwarf. Okay, well, not too dissimilar, but
yeah.
The black hair of him, and very well kept beard, braided, has all the accoutrements that you would expect, and is dressed well, and he looks more mature, like he's settled into whatever this role of head of a household is, it seems. It appears he's flourishing in whatever life he's in right now. But he enters, arms kind of clasped behind his back as he walks in, and gives everyone a nod of the head and takes you all in rather slowly. I was not expecting a full retinue of people.
Oh, well, where I go, they go at this point. So that's a whole surface life.
Yes. How are you settling to life up there?
I fought a god. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Robin has zero chill.
Yeah.
I fought a god.
What a god, what you got?
What did you fight, bitch?
Fought a god.
Yes, an elf god. We fought one. Like a month ago.
Which god was it that you fought?
It started with a G.
I don't think he would know.
He's an educated man. Yeah. What was it out of character, Lee? Emma?
What
was the name?
Galathrax, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was Galathrax, yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
I
Okay,
told
see?
you.
Well,
I mean, clearly you have adapted to surface life, as we do not deal or believe in gods. So,
right. Well, whatever the elves believe are gods, I fought it.
a demon, most likely, then.
It was dragon.
See.
Phil just has like corked eyebrow.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we got the pleasantries out the way. Jacoby? What's going on? Like, why are you harassing my dad?
I'm not harassing him.
Don't avoid the question. Why?
I'm not overly comfortable talking about it in front of strangers, my dear.
It's okay. I'm gonna tell them everything.
Right, that doesn't mean I have to.
Okay. I've already told them everything.
Clearly. Seems to be your thing now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, them. Anyway, just stop dancing around. What's going on?
Can I know who is gathered first? Is that
sorry.
alright?
So
I mean, I don't even know who they
right,
are. So.
right. So this is Bella.
Right.
She's my BFF. I'm doing her hair for a wedding.
You know.
This is a Feywin. He's Dalish. If he gets married, I will also do his hair. And and this is Arlen, the Alvar clan. He is tall.
I mean, I'm more than just tall, but I am tall.
He is incredible at woodworking.
Master craftsman.
Mm-hmm. And we have fought a god and won.
Oh, that's.
And this is Andrel. She's a good girl.
You all fought the god then.
Yes.
Yes.
And would you say that where you go, they go?
The gods? No, I don't think so.
Your friends go.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I tried to tell Arlen he could go back home for a little bit and I can handle this on my own. But Arlen's like, I don't abandon my friends. And I was like, well, I guess you're coming
nice.
then. Yeah.
Mm. I'm glad that you have that.
Yeah.
Sure,
So
it's
you're
nice to have
avoiding
friends.
so you're avoiding the question.
I'm not. I'm building to it, my dear.
It's just synonyms.
Well, it doesn't do to just rush to things at the end. A slow burn and satisfying release is better, yes?
That's definitely a different attitude you've had from before, but okay.
Wow.
It's like a secret fist bump from Bella.
Just like under the table.
You're the one that leads with, I killed a god, by the way. No preamble, build up to it, just spill your, just right out.
Then why aren't we doing it right now?
Would you agree that your burdens are their burdens?
That's their decision, not mine.
Would you all agree?
Yes.
Her burdens are.
Mm-hmm. We will shoulder the burdens together.
Well,
I have need of acquiring people. A champion of great fighting merit. You know, the sort of fighting merit that can take down a god.
I feel like you already knew that we fought a god and won. That's why you summoned her.
I may know quite a lot of things. You're correct.
Mm-hmm.
I have a need, as everyone who has a household up here, of acquiring teams to
go and fight Tharspawn and figure out what's going on with them.
Well, no. My team have to go down and retrieve a certain item, but it does involve going down past Darkspawn and potentially figuring out what's going on while you're there. naturally, there are many people who are not so happy about going down into those areas, and so I had a need of someone who is of great fighting merit, who's been doing very exciting and adventurous things, who knows that it is best for them and theirs to comply and do such a thing.
Sounds like blackmail to me.
So I got a question. You have a mighty need for someone to go into the deep roads past some dark spawn, and you held out on that mighty need in hopes that I would get back here to blackmail
No.
me to going down in there. So the need is not so much to get whatever is needed, the need is to blackmail me?
Not quite. This call went up relatively recently. I don't know if you realize shit went down recently, and
Literally
there
saw
has
it.
become a recent need. And whilst trying to acquire teams to do so, I heard that you were back in town, and then you disappeared, and that was very unhappy for me. And so we were trying to inquire as to whether you were going to be returning, and it turns out you were, and I was very happy about that.
Well, I'm just having a family reunion, but we didn't plan on staying long, because we
This
have
does
to.
not have to take long.
So you harassed her
You fought a
father
dog
so you
before,
could blackmail her into doing your own dirty business.
I've
So
not
what's
harassed
the
your
what's
father.
what's the business? What's the business? Like, don't beat around the bush. I'm not here to play games. Like, just let me know. Like, man, when did you get such a stick up your ass? Come on, just talk to me.
I could answer that, but I'm not going to do that in front of strangers. So here we are. You're not willing to be without strangers. So, I have. Is an area. There are a couple of teams that are going down because there are records in an area that was a tag, and we need to acquire that. Things are getting unpleasant.
Okay, what is it in the tag?
Documents.
Of what?
Family records. It's for the Shaper.
Okay, why are they down there?
Well, they've been down there this whole time. It was very difficult to get to, but given what happened, a lot of things have shaken loose, including, hopefully, an ability to get there and acquire things before it gets swarmed.
Okay, how much are you paying?
Is to start again. Well, that depends. I mean, you're clearly quite an elite force.
So our prices are high.
This is gonna have to be. Yes. We can discuss payment.
All right,
later.
time out. Hey, y'all, real quick. You don't have to leave because you just stand outside. Because he's clearly uncomfortable talking in front of you, and I'm gonna see what's going on. So if y'all could just step outside with the door closed, don't murder anyone. It's fine. We all know the safe word. It's good.
I'm so glad you said not to murder anyone because I was going to. So thank
Oh
you.
yes, that was.
Thank you
I
for
know
reminding.
exactly. I know.
Our
I just had
instincts,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Stabbing is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bella will stand up and Andra will watch her but not move.
Mm-hmm.
She will stay by Robin.
Okay.
Come on, fellas. He clearly has some performance issues.
I'm gonna snicker and just get up and open the door for everybody else.
All right, what's up?
Can't hear you.
You're muted.
Can hear you, yeah.
I'm not. It just didn't
There
pick
you
me up.
go. There you go.
Your friends are rather unpleasant, you know.
No, they're great. They're just very protective of me. They love me.
Right, but
And they're just super worried.
why?
Because you're being shady.
You come in with a group and do the whole like I killed a god by the way, and then start being really.
We were
Why did I
bragging.
harass
It's
your
cool.
father?
Is it not cool that we fought a god?
If it was a god, I mean,
It was a
look,
dragon at
gods
the
are-
very least.
right.
I have the blood. Like,
You,
and
why
you
are
know
they
I'm
carrying it
always.
around with you. You okay? You know what? I'm aware. I don't need. I'm aware. Just
You want to taste it? Just. You want to taste it? You want to taste it? You want to taste it?
why would? Have you tasted it?
Yes.
Go on then.
Huh?
Go on then.
Oh no, I don't like it.
I'm not a fucking idiot, Robin.
I know you're not. I'm just fucking with you,
Oh
dude.
my-
Seriously, what
This
is
is not
up? What is going on? Why are you being so weird?
I'm not being weird.
You're
And for the
being
record, I have
so
not harassed your
weird.
father. I've just no.
You definitely listen, he said it was definitely harassment. So why? Just answer my questions. Like there's no reason like it's we didn't leave on bad terms, just you had to
Very
go
awkward.
back to your wife. Like it's fine. What's
The
going
decision
on?
to have you do it. Well, okay. This is the decision to have you do this. The idea didn't come from me.
Oh. Okay.
Mm,
Did it come from your parents?
no.
Did it come from your wife?
Mm,
Okay.
she's a. I. And the impression given is, we can play along and play nice, and you can offer to help because you're so heroic these days.
Mm-hmm.
And clearly, this is a heroic act, and you could do this.
Is she
because-
doing this because she wants me to die down there?
No. But I think if someone was going to have to die down there, she would rather it was not anyone else.
Is it your family records or hers?
Mine.
Okay.
I don't. You have to, play the part when you're.
Yeah. I am here to do heroic deeds for you, milady. What was your last name again?
I don't remember, Robin. I'm going for you. Give me a first name. I forget.
I don't think I even gave him a last name. Like, let me look at if I wrote it down. Because that'd be hilarious. Nope. Milady. Drudlin. Shieldbreaker, yes. Lady Shieldbreaker. And just be like, I'm here. I have heard that you are in need of services of heroic aspirations, and I am here with my heroic aspirations of service. As long as she has coin, like, what am I, like, why, what am I,
Right.
other than she wants me to do it.
I will get you paid.
Okay.
Get you paid. In her mind, agreeing to this avoids.
How does she know about the scandal? She knows. Oh, man.
Not that anyone knows that she knows.
Okay.
Just me.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna go into this not knowing.
Yes, you
Gotcha.
don't know that she knows that you know that.
Absolutely. Okay.
But she's very aware that if she needs to, she has 18 different ways she could socially destroy your family, and so she thinks, well, why do we need to pay her? Because if this comes out and blah blah.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. So
I will
I'm
see you
gonna
guys.
I'm gonna go in hurting that the Lady Shieldbreaker is in need of assistance and requesting me personally. I got this. I got this. I got this. So we're going to get some documents that are your family
Mm.
in the Deep Roads.
Yes, and there are
And
records
if I
there that
don't,
relate-
she's gonna fuck with my dad.
Yes,
But I'm still getting paid.
I will make sure that you're paid.
Okay.
I would rather pay you when you get back up here, because if I pay you when you go down there and you all die, I don't.
No,
That's
well, if that's the
alright.
case, then you just like pay tithes to my parents.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will make sure. That...
Can I do an empathy roll here real quick to see if like this guy is like
yeah, go for it.
yeah.
Yes, he seems legit. He is you know what, with a 17, that's a very good success. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, he will absolutely be paying you when you get back up. What he feels is deserved of such a dangerous act as well, so it's probably going to be pretty tight.
Yeah.
If you don't make it up, yes, he will make sure that your family are okay. It's also clear that he has led an extremely stressful and potentially unpleasant marriage since you last saw him, because she is aware of all of this and clearly is, you know,
Mm-hmm.
having to agree to a lot, because if the scandal comes out, it's him and his family that are.
Right. I mean, luckily no bastards came out of this, so that's good. But
That,
so are you a dad yet? Did you make one? Aw, congrats! I'm so happy for you.
you know, I am too. I'm enjoying fatherhood.
Very, very cool. Okay. All right. So, when do okay. All right. I got it. So when am I gonna present myself?
We soon. Once they're back in and there's people at the moment, the people outside there will be watching them, not necessarily us. There may be someone watching us right now. The people in here look like staff. They're not staff. Well, they are staff.
I mean, they're all employed.
They're not staff.
But then okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll just okay. All right. I will meet with your lady.
I mean, yep. You don't have to. She trusts me to have you all agree.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Gotcha. She doesn't know that I know that she knows.
Yes. I don't
okay,
think
you are a
overly
shitty
much
lighter.
Wants to speak to you about.
Okay, cool.
I am not.
All right. I hate this. I am not the Legion of the Dead.
No. But you killed a god, so.
A god's not an archdemon.
Oh, I don't think there's an archdemon down there.
I hope not.
A demon, some entity that claims to be a god that is a dragon, sounds a lot like an archdemon.
It was different. It was definitely. It was definitely different. When it didn't come out from the deep roads, it came from behind a mirror.
Well, it's not unpleasant. The difficulty about the deep roads is not the nature of the enemy. It is usually the sheer amount, the limited resources, the tight corners.
It's not that far, right?
No.
Okay, you got a map?
There's an old one. You'll pick it up from the Shaper. They have maps that they're giving out to teams. Like I said, there's 2 teams. Yourselves and, well, whoever the other noble is sending down. There are things down there that pertain to 2 different... There may well be more, I'm not sure. Basically, we have gained access to somewhere we did not have access to before, and everyone is like, oh shit, our family used to be down there, and hey, it's 2 boys! Hi! Hi, boys!
Hi, boys! Romeo's like,
boys!
Sorry, he was...
Look at that Romeo.
Yeah, you know, he's looking. First of all, can we just admire the absolute size of this unit? Not my husband, the cat. like it is across his torso, and this is not a small man to begin with.
That's a chunky boy.
This man is built straight out of Dragon Ball Z. So
no babies, two babies.
We love to see it.
So sorry, he was scratching the back of my chair, and that's when Nick picked him up. Because
gotcha.
But I love you. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Sorry for that pleasant distraction, everyone. Listen, my heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. All right.
So
okay.
There might be other people. This is new area, so you may encounter people both good and probably good. They're all going. If you're all going down for the same kind of thing, they're not going to go down for my family records. That would be silly. But,
okay. Yeah. We'll. Yeah. I guess I don't really have a choice, but I'll pretend that I do.
Okay. Kill a dragon.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry in advance. Well, I'm sorry for how I'm speaking to you in yours. And how I
Listen, it takes two. You're a very charming person, and I was very charmed, and I'm glad we're not amicable towards each other. That's great and all. It sucks that, it sucks, but I am hard to dislike, so.
She's trying hard.
Yeah.
It's alright, she dislikes me just as much.
Wow, okay. Print darkness.
Sorry.
Bye. Sorry.
Yeah. That is untoward of me to say. It's fine. You don't need to worry or care about that. If any of you need things, we can furnish you to a point. It would be silly to send a team ill-equipped.
Yeah, sure. So what time are you expecting us to go? When?
Not today. That would, I feel like, you need some time to prepare.
Okay.
Probably tomorrow. That's when the other team is setting up, so if you want to set up when they do, you can. Otherwise, you can go later than that. But as soon as...
Yeah. Yep. Alright, cool. I guess I'm gonna go tell my friends now. Thanks.
Yeah, I can give you all the room. Well, you know what? We've said what we need to say.
Yeah.
Why don't I see you all out?
Yep. You can see Finch on the way out.
Finch. Oh, yes, I did hear that. I would quite like to. Yes,
yes,
I will see you all out the house. I will, yes.
Definitely coming down with me.
So it goes over and opens the door, and it does seem that there was a servant not terribly far from the door. The rest of you have been setting it. Have any of you guys been doing anything? I mean, mostly what you're seeing is staff milling, moving around room to room, seem to be going about.
Just moving around. Does that look suspicious?
That's suspicious.
That's suspicious.
That's
Don't
weird.
Be suspicious.
You can roll perception empathy.
Okay, I'm probably not good at this.
Or a searching. It depends what you're kind of looking for. But if you're trying to suss out the nature
it's
of
just
people,
suss out.
Yeah, then it's an empathy thing.
I'm trying to see if we're actively being watched.
Well, that's the thing. You can also roll for that as well. It's a similar roll because what you're looking for
15.
is what these people are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it does seem that they are watching. They are, however, exceptionally good at making it look like they're not watching. Like, the fact that you're able to pick up on it is because 15 and 14 is fairly decent as passes go in this game. Obviously, the numbers are different for Dragon Age as they are for D&D because the dice work differently. Bella, you also notice, because you're aware of what this looks like, hidden weapons. And hidden weapons, I feel like you would maybe know enough. No, I will give you that much. It's up to you if you want to discuss it with Robin, because really it's Robin who would understand the full nature of what that may imply. But you definitely see hidden weapons.
Okay. She'll keep that in mind. She'll make eye contact with a few of them as they're passing by.
They go about their business.
Yeah, that's fine.
Robin, you are shown out. You guys can see that Jacoby is coming out with you all and sort of like ushers everyone towards the entrance to the home.
Bella's kind of like leaning, like, so are we cool with him or do we not like him?
I don't know. We're cool. We're cool. We have just got voluntold for a job, but we are volunteering.
Right. We'll talk about this later.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She looks to Jacoby. He's like, okay.
He has an almost unreadable expression on his face right now.
Yeah.
He leads
Almost.
all out. Opens the door to like see you out, which is, he goes out more than a person normally would, a noble would, to direct you at the house, but leads you all towards the stairs so that you're going down the stairs, and then sort of like peers out to look at Finch.
Finch, wave to Jacoby.
Hello. Wow. That's.
I'm very yep. This is what happens when you go adventuring. You run into sentinels that you just adopt.
Which is odd because you don't I mean,
you know,
there must be quite rare out of the anyway.
Yeah, it was just hanging out on the surface.
In action, like he just kind of like slams people into the ground. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, like I don't think we would have been able to fight a god without it. Like, let's be fair.
Yeah, no. Finch is a MVP.
They are. While you're here, you should acquire some crystals for him.
Yeah, I should. I got a lot of outfitting to do.
There's a merchant that I actually have, and you can see every time he seems to like he's stopping and starting a lot of what he is trying to talk and say and like converse with you.
Mm-hmm.
To be more effective in the deep roads, I feel perhaps we could outfit your sentinel with some of the combat and defensive crystals, if that's.
Yeah. That sounds like. I mean, you know where to find me for the install, so.
Yes. Good day to you. Thank you for what you will be doing for me and my family.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you those documents. No problem.
Right.
And you see him mouthing the word "thank you" to you, and he kind of nods to everyone. And good day.
Good day.
Heads back inside.
What the fuck?
So
let's move. Let's move. Let's not stay out here.
Walking and talking. So
Robin, his house is outfitted with guards, like up to the fucking brim.
Yeah.
You know what? Roll a cunning roll for me again. Roll it with focus because you would have a reason to know this, even if you don't have something. I don't know if it would be cultural, but just roll an add to a cunning.
And with focus, it'd be
and stunt.
Yeah, and
nice.
stunt. Yeah,
18 and stunt. That's very nice. So if a dwarf, particularly a noble dwarf, has multiple staff who have hidden weapons, clearly that house is exceptionally well outfitted with Carta members. And you're not sure his hesitancy over what he was saying to you, and how he was not comfortable while the group were there and there were staff members milling around, suggests that it's probably not him that is in with the Carta.
Yeah.
And the Carta are basically equivalent to the Crows. They are not assassins. They are very specifically in criminal underworld, but they are as dangerous and feared. Like, they have the same power level as the Antivan Crows.
Yeah, and I will kind of look around to see if there's anyone hearing or listening. I guess maybe just a quick perception on that one.
Yes.
I'll do searching.
May I do one as well?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can, but...
Yeah, no, I know she's fucking did it, but, like, just...
Sure, yeah.
Is there anyone that just seems to be listening in on our conversation as we're walking and talking?
Yes. there is a couple people. They look like a couple who are carrying messages. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And they are enough of a distance behind you that it could just be people who happen to be walking in the same direction that you are.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough that with very good hearing they might be able to at least pick up some of what you're saying. They're not
Gotcha.
like right up behind you. It's not in any way suspicious, but you both, especially as you're both rogues yourselves, your game recognizes game. Yes, you are being tailed wherever you are going right now.
Okay.
I saw a place for food, and I really want to try it.
Yeah, I'm
getting hungry.
Let's get some lunch. We're gonna get some lunch. Let's get some lunch. Sort of thing, and we can talk about. We have a job. Yeah, we have a job. We've got a job, and it's just a smash and grab, in and out. Going in with some Legion members. That's on a little exploration trip on a completely different reason. And you know what? I'm doing a favor for a royal family as the latest local hero.
Oh. Seems news of your exploits have reached even ears down here.
Yeah. You know what? When you fight a god, it just gets around.
Especially when that's your conversation starter.
I mean, why wouldn't you start a conversation with that?
Because you don't want everyone to know that, Robin.
Well, the likelihood is that people aren't going to believe it. So...
He didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are heading home, or are you heading to an establishment?
Like, it doesn't, like, we didn't actually find an establishment. Robin is just going to lead them to where she likes to eat.
Yeah.
Lunch at. There are always potato skins there. So
you said what now?
Potato skins.
Potato skins?
We love
like
those. Nug bits, like little nug bits on the top.
Oh, I'm already salivating.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Oh, Andrea, you're going to get to eat nugs. There we go.
And I'm just gonna sort of, at one point where it's just a little bit quieter, I'm going to kind of take Bella's, like, just kind of link arms with Bella. And you can just feel me, like, my fingers tracing on your forearm, a C, an A, an R, a T, and an A.
Bella knows what that means.
Yeah.
You've probably tangled with them before. They are widespread. They're not just found in dwarven spaces. I mean, you can go anywhere, any of the big cities, and there's going to be some Carter representation, particularly places like Kirkwall, which is where you have been to Kirkwall before. They have a big Carter contingency, but they are anywhere where there is a criminal underworld.
Yeah. Bella, as a reaction to that, she's just gonna kind of, that friend, like, arm squeeze and a smile. Just do that.
Yeah, we're, as we go to this establishment, pretending that everything is a-okay. We're just taking a job for an old friend.
Yeah. So you were able to acquire food and get to eating. And you guys have a job. And you can update your friends perhaps on some of the details. It's your choice later, but we are pretty much at time, so we can save that conversation to recap basically ourselves for next session. That is where we will end episode 2.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming and showing up. I saw some of my new friends that I've been making along the Twitter sphere. Saw Dr. Ben, NB, and Bolt all in here. Thank you all so much for showing up, friends. We've been playing trivia on Friday nights together, so super dope. Check out some of those good humans. As far as the rest of the week goes, you are not going to technically see me on the channel again unless I decide to do just some socializing with y'all until this next Saturday, because we are off from Mass for the next couple of weeks until after Extra Life. But instead on Friday over on Eviscerate's channel, or Everserate's channel, I will be playing for the Play Cancer Away Foundation. I will be playing in City of Mist with the creator Amit. I am playing a Rougarou, and I don't know if you know what a Rougarou is, but it is a Cajun werewolf so that likes to get children's toes when they poke them out of blankets. So we're having a little Halloween special to raise money to help cancer, like end it, because fuck cancer, it's awful. And otherwise, yeah, we'll be here next week. And of course, probably Friday night. You can probably find me on Student Dr. Ben's channel, just playing some trivia. I might win this time. Who knows? I got my butt kicked last night. So, but yeah, that's sort of it. Just follow me on Twitter to see if you've got any if I'm going to play elsewhere or go on a just chatting or maybe even like a Pathfinder stream. We'll see. Go back to my roots. But yeah, that's me. Everyone else, where can we find you on the internet for the next 7 days? What you doing? All that good stuff.
You can find me on the Twitterverse at _Gambit. And I do not have another game until next Saturday, where I will be enjoying maybe a little bit of the gossip there and see if we can go and get some Darkspawn and get some documents.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Hey everyone, my name is Zane or Alyssa Vamp on the interwebs. You can find me on Twitter at Alyssa Vamp with 2 P's at the end. There's a link in the chat thanks to our amazing producer and host. You can find me here with this amazing group of people and this amazing GM on Saturdays. You can also find me Sunday morning over at the Hype Goblin, where I DM for a few friends of mine. That's probably gonna come to a stop over the next 2 weeks because I will be having people over. Gotta spend time with real life people. And you can find me over at Indoor Adventures Sunday nights, doing our last 2 episodes of Rime of the Frost Maiden. I play a Goliath Eldritch Knight who has maybe got a new like purple dryad girlfriend. Who knows? That's me.
Man, why can't I have a purple dryad girlfriend?
Listen, if people pay for the NPC, I can give Faywin a purple dragon.
I will pay $5 right now.
I am Freddie. You can find me on Twitter at His Majesty and Instagram at Lewd Alfred. And yeah, next time. Oh my gosh! I actually have something to promote. I'm going to be doing an all-queer spooky Jackbox night on my friend Anya Keister's channel on Monday night.
Yes!
That's exciting.
Link me. I'll be there.
I'll give you all the link.
Yeah, I've seen you guys do that before. It's fun. And that is me. Hi, everyone. It's me, Emmer, Homily on the internet. You can hear me here. See me. You can see me here, rather exclusively. Next Saturday, GMing for these wonderful peeps where we go down in the Deep Roads, which is, I actually really love being down the Deep Roads because it's tense as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking some time off. Normally you will see me here doing masks, but in 2 weeks' time, you're going to see me here for Extra Life. I'm playing in 2 games. Playing in Val's, where I'm playing a granny who loves to knit, and her special move is the Dale Cooper move. I can't wait. Things are going to get weird up in here.
It's going to be so weird. It's Christmas old lady Eldritch horror.
I did my very extreme Scottish granny voice, and it got a lot of laughs. I'm looking forward to seeing I'm looking forward to seeing what Google Meets does for the translation of me speaking that way. So there's that. And then I'm also playing in a Glorantha game as well. We're gonna be Battle Ducks, so that'll be pretty fun. That's me. You can find me on Twitter at Humley.
Okay. And I think with that, we're gonna go say hello over to the channel Vancouver by Night, which, if you can't guess, are playing Vancouver Vampire the Masquerade. As a Vancouver native, I'm always gonna push. Not native. I'm not born here. I just live here. Kind of thing. But we're gonna go say hello to them. So everyone, thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye. Hey.